You. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back. I'm back to get me some. Let me get a piece. Yeah, I'm back. Did you miss me? I'm back to give me a piece. Let me get in this boxing action. Hold on. Y'all see the hat straight out of Cali. You feel me? Oh, man. Listen. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. For starters, I want to say thank you guys for making the Boxing Ego watch party a massive success. Massive. We did great numbers. Over 1 million minutes watched. YouTube, they sent me the analytics on that. Over 1 million minutes watched, one video. So salute to Ego's Army, haters. We did over 1 million minutes on that stream. Let's give ourselves a round of applause. Now, the fight itself, Errol Spence versus Danny Garcia, it was the man down show. Very fun fight. We're going to talk about that. I got to warm the mic up. But your boy doing numbers. We touching M's, bro. Over 1 million minutes watched. It's crazy. Boxing Eagle Watch Party was a smash hit. Shout out to everybody for the cash apps, the super chats, the shooters for just being here, fans for being here. I can't thank y'all enough. Now we got to break down Spence, Danny, day after. Do a little recappy cap. This man talking about Snoop Dogg as a commentator. Errol did not work for Blu-ray. He did not work with Blu-ray that last fight. Y'all just making up stuff. Shout out to my man Sir representing Chicago. So yeah, I'm waiting for you. Listen, YouTube, they be trying to sabotage little stuff here and there. Like in the middle of my stream that contributed over 1 million minutes to the YouTube stratosphere. The stream sound went out and the picture went out. Then they, after such a brilliant stream, they probably won't send notifications to this one out. So please just smash the like button. No, I seen his tweet today, but I'm saying for the Danny fight, he wasn't with him. Man down. Oh. Made money on Spence. I made money off everybody in boxing. I cover boxing. I don't make money off Spence particular. I make money off Danny, off Angel. Talk about Danny. I make money off boxing. It don't have to be any one fighter. Crawford. I make money off all of them. Canelo. Stop playing. The Stream King is back, yo. Yeah, I make money off everybody in boxing. Promoters, network. Man, what? This is what I do. This is my life's work. This is what I've been doing for several years. Shout out to Aaron. What up? I'm just waiting for YouTube to send the notifications out so we can get started. So if y'all smash the like button. Talk about Danny, champ of the world. Did Errol Spence Jr.'s false teeth fall out? That was corny. I'm going to listen, the joke, I guess that's a joke. He said, did Spence's teeth fall out? His false teeth. Should he stay in the chat? I'm going to let the fans vote for you. We do this like Survivor. We'll see if you survive. Was that funny? He said, did Spence's teeth fall out at the end of round 9? Oh, my shooter clapped you already. Man, vote over. You didn't make it. My shooter didn't like the joke. My shooters wasn't feeling it. Listen, y'all got to learn how to act. I tried to tell y'all. He said, did the man's teeth fall out? Like that? Come on, bro. His teeth? Catches bullets with his teeth? Please. Music of Troy, email me. Directed by Ego. I'm a businessman. Y'all know because you find me at my places of business. They said, get him out of here. They ain't feeling your joke. You disrespected man down. He said, did his teeth fall out? That was funny and lame at the same time. Nah, that joke, he said that joke fell off more than anything. You should spare one troll per stream. I didn't do this. Y'all did that. I asked the fans, and then my shooter just clapped him. My shooter said, I didn't do it this time. Shout out to Mel and Ryan. They know what's up. The Last Dragon. You are the last dragon, and you possess the power of the glow. I said, you need the glow. You need the glow. Go. Bro, I slept like a baby. Did y'all have some good sleep? I slept like a baby. You hear me? You know, you wake up, you got that drool, and this shit look like the Nike swoosh. My drool said, just do it. My shit look like the Nike swoosh. You see what I'm saying? You ever wake up with that drool? That sleep get good to you? Man, after the Spence Garcia and the boxing, I slept like a baby. This man said, what about Terrence Howard's question? Man different than a dog, man. That was hilarious. I didn't forget that. That was hilarious. Y'all know y'all heard the Terrence Howard in his voice, bro. We were having fun. We was cooking and entertaining. That if you don't know what I'm talking about, you gotta watch Boxing Eagle Watch Party. That man sounded like I think he was nervous or something, so he sounded like Terrence Howard. He said, Danny, what's up with them Philly bricks, man? You said you had them Philly bricks for Errol. Where is they at? That boy Terrence Howard was on the Zoom call. The boy Terrence Howard. Hey, Danny, you let Philly down with this fight, man. What's up with this hustle? Errol was busting your ass, man. Bro, that was hilarious. I gotta play that. I'm gonna set my ringtone to that. That shit was. He said, "Cause your punches weren't hitting him, man. You wasn't hitting Errol. You wasn't on the target, man." Shout out to my boy Icy. Icy had a date night for fight night. He said, I was supposed to chill today, but I woke up feeling energized. See, I tried telling him, Icy, maybe it's a light skin thing. I don't know. Hey, shout out to all the light skins. We took over the game. But I woke up feeling energized, so I ran, and I'm about to work out. I'm feeling like big fish out here. Hashtag Lord EJ. Bro, it's that type of feeling after a good fight. I slept like a baby. What? Hey, Danny, what happened with your plan, man? You let Philly down, man. A man different than a dog, man. Shout out to San Pedro. He said, we back, man. Gang. Yeah, gang, gang. You feel me? Man, Drake helped bring us back. Steph Curry with the shot, boy. He helped bring us back. Man, the light skins, we won. It's over. That man Drake, he got an album coming out. We about to really be back. That motherfucker. I was running through the sick with my walk. You know how that go. Wait till this drop. This Drake shit drop. You see? I can't even say this. Wait till this Drake shit drop. It's over for all y'all. All y'all dark skins. It's over. It's over, Nick. It's over. Wait till this Drake drop. You see what I'm saying? Let me stop. Before I fuck around and have Akon, all the dark skinned dudes trying to jump me at the fights and shit. If I get locked up, I'm gonna whoop ego. And motherfucker Akon, Michael Blackson, and try again, motherfucker. Try again, you beach nigga. Like, he beach dance and shit. Like, let me stop. Hold on. Who did he say? What did he say? Man, hold on. Team Light Skin on fire. He said we got Joe Joyce Tank. Bro, this man Tank is an angry little bastard. Why he do Leo like that, bro? I like Leo, but Leo got cooked. The man got cooked. Put him in the walk. That man, you know what was crazy? Leo threw the same punch 3 times. I don't know why he did that. And then Tank got hit with the first one. Then he kind of slipped the second one. And then the third one, he was just like, man, fuck this. And hit this crazy Mike Tyson type uppercut. And it just was over. Man, Tank brought us back. Shout out to Gervonta. I seen that. He said, oh, wow. He said, Leo talking about a rematch. Hey, I like Leo. Don't do that. Don't do that, Leo. I like Leo. Bro, you got cooked. I wouldn't do that. Bro, Leo should not do that rematch, especially straight away. Yeah, Big Fish Errol, he looked good, man. Pause. I know that was pause worthy. I'm like, yeah, Errol looked good last night. Oh, let's call this motherfucker man down. I'll show you a man down. I know that sounded so sus when I said that. I'm like, yeah, Errol looked good. Look good as wood. Blair Underwood, good. I know that sounded weird, but y'all gotta bear with me. I'm drinking my coffee so I can fully wake up. But y'all know what I meant. He looked sharp. That motherfucker looked like Steve Harvey suits. That motherfucker looked sharp. He looked sharp. Hey, speaking of suits, listen. Shawn Porter, my boy. I like Shawn Porter. But his fits, like he just be making whatever up. Like he got his own little fashion style. Shout out to Shawn. Shawn's a good dude. But his fits, like, bro, he really just be like, dog. Nah, listen. I told you I like Shawn. I personally know Shawn. He's a very good fighter and a very good dude. But he be making up some fits, yeah. Hey, Icy, I got to do it. Icy telling me no, but I got to do it, I feel. Icy, I'm a realist, Icy. Don't make me do this, Icy. Icy telling me no. Hold on, listen. Fans versus Icy. Y'all want to see it? Listen. Y'all want to see it or should I listen to Icy? I'm going to let the fans vote. If you want to see it, say fuck Icy. If y'all want to see it, say fuck my boy Icy. If y'all want to see it, everybody got to say fuck Icy. Shout out to my light-skinned little bro. But y'all got to do it. Bro, Icy said, nah, I can't let y'all get going Icy like that. Nah, I was just playing. Y'all really doing it. Yeah, fuck Icy, the bitch, mother. Nah, listen, I was just playing. Don't, y'all really, bro, Icy, see what you made me do? Nah, don't treat Icy like that. I was just kidding. Icy about to start blocking y'all. I got the best chat, bro. All right, no, chill. Y'all gotta chill, because if y'all keep saying fuck Icy, we gonna block all y'all. Nah, I was just playing, bro. Y'all really is like, nah, stop. Don't do him like that. See, Icy, I gotta shoot this. No, I'm just playing. Hold on. I gotta show you, though. What are those? Hold on. Bro, look at this. Like, what? What type pants are that? These is red pants. These is bloody shoes. Like, what is that? Like, I'm just trying to understand. What? Like, that look like midget. Can I say midget? Little people. What? I'm sorry. I'm little people. That don't even look like his legs, though. I thought this was a Photoshop. No, listen. No, come on, cut. No, bro, listen. No, hold on. Listen, let me explain. Those almost didn't look like his legs, though. That's why I was so confused. But I was like, what's happening? Like, I thought I had sleep in my eye. I was like, what's going on? And I was like, nah, that got to be a Photoshop. That got to be a Photoshop. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm smart. I know it's the internet. Y'all like to make up shit. So I'm like, okay, that can't be Shawn legs and shit. They're like, he got a leotard or something. I don't know what this shit is. But, bro, listen. No, hold on. I got to take it off the screen. I can't look at it. Hold on. Listen, we got to calm down. Those didn't look like Shawn's legs. Like, pause. But you see what I'm saying? That didn't look like Shawn's legs. I'm like, y'all photoshopping because it looked like scrunched up legs. Like, he ain't built like that. So I was like, wow. Like, y'all see that? This shit. Them motherfucker went shopping at Leprechauns R Us. Logically delicious. Me, man, MacArthur Park, and you'll do fucking none. Shut your fucking mouth, mate. Bro, this motherfucker got the Austin McGregor. What's this shit? McGregor Austin suit. Bro, he went to Ireland for this. Huh? What y'all say? It wasn't me shilling. Shut your fucking mouth, mate. Bro, I ain't seen this. This shit look like some Lucky Charm shit. Okay. Nah, no. Okay, so I was like, nah, that's a Photoshop. Y'all trying to fool me. But wait, there's more. And then I seen this. So I was like, okay, that's Shawn, bro. He really got his own flair. Look, what I'm on tonight. So look, bro, you seen it. No, I swear on everything, bro. I put my chant. I was like, okay, this is a Photoshop. But then Shawn posted this. It said, what I'm on tonight, buy the pay-per-view and check out the rest of my ensemble. The man had an ensemble. As I preview the main event with Kate Abdo at the desk. This is the one you don't want to miss, Spence Garcia. So I'm like, okay. He posted these clickers, you know what I'm saying? He had the shoes. And he said, catch me at the desk. And then we caught you at the desk. And you had this shit. That looked like the same shoe. So I'm like, okay, this is what Shawn wore. Bro, Shawn got his own style, bro. He living in 2062. He got the futuristic style, the Jetson style. Like this that new. Nah, this that new. Somebody said he had the Wizard of Oz 9s on. I'm done. I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog too. Bro, this man said I'm done. The man said he had the Wizard of Oz 9 retros on. I'm done. I can't do this. Remember when she was under the house and her feet curled up? Man, come on. Bro, I don't even understand. That looked like a Houdini. You know when they saw a woman that half of there's two people in? That don't even look like, I don't know if it's the angle. I don't know what I'm looking at right now. But he said, these are check out my shoes. Bro, when you got to go to church and you got to be at boxing by 6:45 looking ass. Like, you see what I'm saying? Man, what? No, I'm saying when you got to be at church at 6 and you got to be at boxing reporting to duty at 6:45. Why y'all tell me to stop, man? I always got to stop, and I'm just being real. Y'all don't like real, I see. Who the fuck said that? Somebody said he got the Pilgrim ones on. Bro, he got the Thanksgiving Black Friday Pilgrim ones on. Y'all must stop. Y'all, please stop leaving these comments. I can't deal with this right now. Bro, when I seen that, I was like, what is happening? Mel and Ryan said my stomach hurt. Bro, he looked like Leprechaun in the Hood with this fit. And the boy fight his ass off. I'm just trying to understand what's happening. You know when you get ready for the first day of school? So on Sunday night, you be like, I'm about to kill these motherfuckers tomorrow with this. And you lay your fit on the bed. Shawn Porter was like, yeah, wait, I'm about to call Crawford out on these motherfuckers. About to kill the game tomorrow with this shit right here. Somebody said he had on the Christopher Columbus 3s. I'm done, bro. He had the Ferdinand Magellan retros on. The Ferdinand Magellan, like, He had them 1492s on. No, I'm just poking fun at Shawn, but bro, the man, he just be wearing what he wants. Shawn said, "It's my party and I wear what I want to. Wear what I want to. What are those?" Bro, look at this. This motherfucker, he look like he'll kick a tree down with this. Somebody said he had the Marcus Garvey threes. Y'all wrong. Bro, y'all wrong. This man said, bro, you know he going to court after this telecast. You know you got to court. Like niggas, when niggas go to court, they dress up. Cause like they think that'll make them look less guilty. You see what I'm saying? Black people go to court, they dress up. Like they can smoke weed and wear Mitchell and Ness jerseys year round and hoop shorts. Let them go to court. They're gonna dress up. They're gonna dress up because they feel like that's gonna make you look less guilty and shit. You know, you were driving on a suspended license, but Your Honor, look what I'm wearing. I got on these. Like, bro, you still guilty. You still driving without a license. These shoes ain't gonna save you. Like Chris Brown said, these shoes won't save you. When a rich nigga wants you. Bro, these shoes can't save you. Somebody said the Nelson Mandela 2s. I'm about to end this stream. The MLK 3s. Can y'all please stop? Bro, I really thought this was a Photoshop. This motherfucker looked like the Crucible. The Scarlet Letter. Like he had the Salem witch trials with these. That's all I'm saying. Bro, he went to the Salem witch trials after this. Remember that Weird Al Yankovic? Been spending most our life living in the Amish paradise. Look at the situation they got me facing. I can't live another life. Bro, he going to the Salem witch trials and then go to Magic City at this. The Magic Don Juan 2s. This man said the Harriet Tubman train wrecks. I got to take this off the screen. Y'all wildin'. He said he had the 2012 Snow Whites. I got these. I'll just wear these. Remember Don't Be a Menace? He said, the 8K, I'll just wear these. Bro, he had the, I'll just wear these. With the Tech 9, or should I wear these? Okay, y'all tripping, bro. This man said the Witches of Eastwick. He sure enough, dude got the Hocus Pocus 3s on. Amok. Y'all remember that movie, Hocus Pocus? My young bucks might not remember that, bro. He got the Hocus Pocus 3s on. Amok. Yeah. Why is his leg red? I don't know. He got a Spider-Man symbiote suit. I don't know what the fuck this is. Y'all asking me. He got the Spider-Man suit on underneath. I don't know. This motherfucker Peter Parker looking ass. You know the new PS5 came out. You might be playing the new Spider-Man joint. Somebody said the Suge Knight 5s. Y'all wildin', bro. Hey, I gotta get off here. I can't even do this today. I can't even do this. Any artists want to remain artists, don't want to have to worry about the executive producer. All in the video, dancing. Come to PBC. Man, y'all bugging. I gotta get off, bro. Somebody said it looked like he had a high chair. Bro, I'm done. Leave me alone. Get me my gold shoe head ass. Hey, y'all violate. Y'all violate, bro. Somebody said the Mariachi 2s, the Great Gatsby's 1. Hey, y'all tripping, bro. Y'all need to stop. I shouldn't have showed y'all. I see. You told me. Bro, I don't understand what I was looking at, though. That's my thing. Bro. He really dressed like Leprechaun in the Hood. I want me fight. I want me rematch with Errol. A great me fight. Like, what? Want me shilling. Bro, the man called out another man in the Leprechaun in the Hood joint. Shawn the Ross welterweight. Hey, bro, I can't even deal with this right now. Please, I'm asking y'all nice. Somebody said he wearing the Clark Gable 5. Bro, the motherfucker Abbott and Costello's, bro. Oh my gosh, please stop. He got the concrete Humphrey Bogart retros. Man, come on. Whatever. Hey, bro. Please stop. Someone said he had the Emotep 3s. Bro, please. I can't do this. I can't. The Cleopatra Classic. Shawn could fight his ass off, though. Ego asked Kenny Porter if he thinks Shawn outdresses him. Nah, Kenny Porter ain't gonna concede that. Kenny Porter be having the little leather, you know what I'm saying, with the Kango. Kenny be having the Kango with the gangster lean in the background, like, bro, y'all gotta watch them old school players with the Kango. That's all I'm saying. Hey, bro, I can't even read these super chats. Y'all tripping. I keep hearing jokes. Hold on. I know I shouldn't have showed you. Icy was right. My young boy was right. Ren Wilson. Shawn Porter about to challenge somebody to a tap-off. Bro, he got the Savion Glover 3s. The Bojangles. Hey, I found you, Miss New Booty. Get it together and bring it back. Bro, that motherfucker got the Savion Glover 3s on. I said, I found you, Miss New Booty. Get it together. Gregory Hines looking there. Y'all really tripping. Oh, let me calm down. Can y'all smash the like button? I see we keep growing in viewers, but the likes ain't growing. Can y'all get the likes up? Motherfuckers is joking and laughing, and then just gonna leave and go about their days without smashing the like button. Don't do that. Tell Shawn to check his heel, click his heels 3 times. He might get the Crawford fight. Doing the most. Boss Red, he said, oh my gosh. He about to yell challenge from Cosby. Would like to, I can't even do this, bro. Y'all killing me. This man said he about to do the Cosby dance at the beginning. Now with the pudding, me and Shawn Porter went to the Emporium and got some new clothes, you see. Bro, I can't do this right now. This man said he gonna Cosby dance in the fucking clickers. You cannot say fuck with the pudding. Me and Shawn with the Saks Fifth Ave and Nordstrom. We did it in the Demon with the Marcus. Got some new clothes. In the pudding. All right, we got to get serious. I can't do this. Bro, I can't do this right now. Y'all have drained me of all of my energy with these jokes. My face hurts. I can't do this. Hold on, let me woos up. Y'all gotta get the likes up or something. I don't even have any energy. Like, I didn't expect this stream. Icy warned me. I didn't expect the stream to go like this. Cause it wasn't supposed to be about Shawn Porter. It's supposed to be Errol Spence. The man said he had the Constitution 3s on. The Emancipation Proclamation 2s on. The Runaway 2 Tubman edition. Y'all tripping. Please, hold on. Oh wow, y'all really going in. I can't even. Shawn Paul Revere Porter, nigga got on the. I'm too old for this shit. Fives on the Django five. Wow, this is unstoppable. The Wakanda Forever ones. The Harriet 11s. Y'all tripping, bro. Hey, Icy, you warned me. The Beethoven 4s, the Coon 5. Hey, you tripping. The man said the Coon 5s. What? The Liberty Bell 6s. I'm done, bro. He said the Harriet Tubman, the Glued 2s. I don't know what that means. Hey, y'all, bro, y'all really tripping in this chat. The Handmaiden 9s. Oh, wow. He got on the Undergrowth Railroad 11s. Hey, y'all tripping. I'm done. I can't even. We have to reset this whole stream. Bro, I don't know what that is. That look like the Spider-Man logo. I don't know. That man had the Antebellum 7s on. Like, what the hell? Where you get those? The Antebellum 7s. I didn't mean to show him again. That was an accident. This man said he had the Rumpelstiltskins on. All right, bro. I gotta keep going. Hey, y'all sending bro. Y'all sending cash apps cooking. I can't even. I don't know why I showed you. Shout out to Donovan. We got a $2. He says, "You're a real one, bro. Keep doing your thing." Professor X, he got the Elf Force Ones. We got a Zelle from Charles Young. This goes straight into the bank account. Listen, all right, I'm back on it. This goes straight into the bank account. We got a Dub. He sent $20. That goes straight to the bank. B of A. Y'all know what it is. Shout out to Charles Young. Daryl Smith. Oh, wow. Y'all going in. Daryl Smith, $2 cash app. He says he stole his mom's leggings and spotted the shoes. Wow. How are y'all cooking Shawn in cash app form? Y'all cold-blooded. We got another $2. This one's from Donovan. He says Shawn got on the Morgan Freeman flu games. He said he got on the flu game Morgan Freeman's. I'm done, bro. He said the flu game Morgan Freeman's. Hey, y'all tripping. Listen, Cash App on the screen. I'm back to it. That was funny. I didn't expect it to go like that, but that was funny. Y'all was cooking. I told you, cook it, whip it, put it in the pot. Yeah. I told you, I'm the stream king. I done the livest live gates. We just working, bro. Bro, he said the Morgan Freeman flu games. It's over. Yeah, shout out to Shawn. Shawn, well, one thing we can't roast is Shawn is a dog. Bro, Morgan Freeman been the same age for the last 45 years. I don't even know how that's possible. Like, I feel like he looks the same in every movie. Like, Lean on Me, same age. Bruce Almighty, same age. Batman, same age. Like, how are you the same age in movies like 30 years apart? This motherfucker a vampire. Nah, Morgan is immortal. That's what I'm talking about. Motherfucker, Immortal Freeman. Bro, he looked the same in every movie. Like, no matter how old or how young. 16, he looked like Morgan Freeman. Glory, yep. It don't matter. He could do a Huggies pull-up commercial, and he looked as, we got a beard, same Morgan. It's the same. Mommy, wow. Do, I'm a big kid now. Bro, he in the pull-ups commercial looking like regular Morgan. That's my boy Morg. Now, time to send old media to the morgue. Slow it down. I just dissed you. I said, that's my boy Morg. I'm a free man trying to send old media to the morgue. They want more. I said, I'm a free man. That's my boy Morg. Send old media to the morgue. But I'm more toward the smorgasbord of hors d'oeuvres than oh my. Hold on. I was about to start snapping on y'all. But the money came in. Shout out to Isaiah Richardson. Sean said, these is red bottoms, these is bloody shoes. Hey, y'all tripping, bro. Y'all are really tripping on this stream. We got to get to work, though. I woke up fully rested. Errol Spence. See, but Errol Spence did all this because he brought the city out. He brought everybody out. This is Errol Spence. Errol Spence puts on big premium events. Now, I got to get to it, bro. He said he got them Patriots on. Hey, please stop. We get it. Bro, he got the Braveheart 3s on. All right, I'm going to stop. All right, let's stop. Hold on. Errol Spence, he's the reason we're feeling like this. The man, Errol Spence, is putting on premium boxing events. I'm sipping on Starbucks. He don't want that work from Crawford. Block him. Block this dude, bro. Block him. We ain't even got to the Crawford part. Just block this dude. We got to get back on track. Somebody said Porter got the yes, me lord 8s on. Bro, you foolish fucking infidels talking about Errol Spence. Block Jay Miguel. He said this is the worst fight of the year. You didn't see Daniel Jacobs versus Rosado. You ain't no boxing fan. Get the Valle out of here. Bro, they hating. Bro, he said this was the worst fight. Get the fuck out of here. Like, real talk. Like, I love Devin Haney, but his fight with Gamboa's in survival mode. So that wasn't a beautiful watch. And then the worst fight than everyone is the Rosado Jacobs fight. So I know you full of shit. Bro, it's over. You see how old media is crying? You see how they crying, bro? They crying because they did everything they didn't want to have. They was hoping that Errol Spence came from this car wreck and was washed. I'm telling you how it goes. This is what they do to black fighters. Now I'm back on my shit. They hating bad. This was a premium event. Errol Spence showed out in front of his hometown. He did a sellout crowd considering the COVID restrictions. He had 16,000 and y'all hating like a motherfucker. Bro, nah, I'm back on my shit. I don't care about the Shawn shit no more. I'm back on my shit because I'm not finna allow them to do this to these American champions, especially black American champions, because they get the short end of the stick all the time. The fight was fire. Errol looked sharp. Shout out to Danny. He showed a hell of a chin, a granite chin. Heart, I think his father was being a little bit too difficult on him at the post. No, I'm cooking now. Let's go. I'm ready to go. Now see, sometimes in life, all it takes is a little bit of hate to get you right back on track. I promise you. I'm back now. Now I'm ready to talk. Fuck these jokes. Let's go. This is the mood I had anyway. The Shawn Porter shit was fun and all fun and games and jokes and shit, but now we back on track. Smash the like button. I'm the realest out. You know that. I'm the realest out. I said I got the realest chat. I'm the realest cat. Y'all know that. And I spit the realest facts. They not fucking with me. So we're not doing that to Errol Spence. This man is a don. This man flew out of a car and he flew back in the ring against top level competition, and he showed up and he showed out in front of his hometown. Y'all thought Errol Spence was going to be washed. I did the Boxing Eagle watch party lit. Bro, the fact that my Boxing Eagle watch party be so lit, we did over 1 million minutes watched. Over 1 million minutes watched in one video. In one video. I didn't get that. I did good on Teofimo Lomachenko, but I didn't do that fucking good. So that goes to show you that there's a high level of interest. You could go to Errol Spence's story right the fuck meow and look at all the celebrities and athletes and rappers and people that were watching the fight that he reposted. You seen Devin Haney was at the fight. You seen Terrence Crawford brought himself to the fight. Come on, bro. Errol's putting on premium events. Stop playing with me. Y'all better stop playing with me. I'm the one. Shout out to Adrian Smith. $2. Porter had grandma sewed pattern suit on. Oh, wow. Y'all wildin'. I'm done with the Porter jokes. So if you send a super chat, I'm just not reading it. Listen, I got to get back to cooking. I'm done with the Porter jokes. I'm on fire now. So next Cash App or whatever, if it's a Porter joke, I'm skipping past it. I got to get back on track. Bro, I'm doing this for boxing. Porter is a beast. You know, we were just joking earlier about his outfit, you know, to each his own. I don't care about that no more. I'm back to the real shit. If you don't want the real shit, you just came for jokes only, then shit, watch the first 5 minutes of the video, rewind this track. I'm done. So anyway, Errol Spence, bro. He putting on premium events. And the energy, see, listen, you can hate you, whatever, but the thing with PBC, their bigger shows, there's like an aura or atmosphere that we're witnessing in boxing. The same way I felt when I watched the Charlo cards and Gervonta cards and Errol Spence cards, it's all the same. I feel like the outward final end result, it feels good for boxing. You know what I'm saying? Even the Mike Tyson, Roy Jones, I know that's not PBC, but even that Mike Tyson fight, I feel like the overall, that's what it's about. People need to watch boxing and genuinely be entertained and impressed with what they've seen. But there's some promotions and some fight cards and shit that we have seen that are super pandemic. You know, they ain't spending no money on the card. The card's not really that entertaining. There's mishaps in the card. There's bad judging. I hate that because when all eyes are on us in boxing and we get it wrong, that's not a good look, in my opinion. It's not a good look. Errol Spence, what he did, good look, great look. Chef Curry, what's up? He said, keep cooking. Yeah, I'm about to whip it. I'm about to put it in the gumbo pot. You know, you get a pot of gumbo. You got to get the roux. You got to get some chicken. You got to get some sausage. You know, you put some okra in there, scrimp. You know, put some crab sausage. We going to put it all in the gumbo pot. Bro, that's what I'm giving y'all. I'm giving y'all that ghetto gumbo. Block Omar. That's your third corny joke. You know, we have a 3 corny joke minimum. Omar, you tried. I get it. You just not funny enough, bro. Work on the jokes. Come back under another alias. Get rid of Omar. Bro, you just keep with the weird jokes. I ain't in no joking mood. Joke at that. My shooters just blocked you. Yeah, how about that? Joke about that. But while you joking about that, I'm going to get to this money. Okay. Shout out to Cedric Bridgewater. Listen, I'm going to get to this money. Talk that fucking ish. I don't know why I censored half of the cuss words and said the other. That was pretty stupid of me. I said, talk your fucking ish. Like, I guess I'm working on my censorship. You see what I'm saying? That made no sense. I'm reading it as he put it, but I censored half of it and cussed on the, whatever. I said, talk your fucking ish. That was stupid, but whatever. It's hard to censor yourself when you talk. You know what I'm saying? Man, I don't know. YouTube gonna hate anyway. Fuck, shit ass bitch, cunt, Schubert or Dubai. Like, they gonna hate anyway. Oh, this nigga's cussing. They finna hate anyway and not send out notifications. Might as well cuss. Anyway, shout out to you, Cedric. He said, talk that effing ish. It's hard for me not to cuss. No, I mean, it's not hard for me, but he's cussing and making me want to cut. Whatever. Talk that effing ish ego. Let's go. Cedric, I got you. I'm going to talk my talk. We going to get into it. Fuck shit, cunt. Never. Let me stop, bro. YouTube try to get mad. Oh, he said a C word. What Errol did was phenomenal. Errol is one of them ones. He said Omar got stopped in the 3rd round. Absolutely. Omar, we had to get Omar out of here. Errol looks sharp, yo. Errol looks sharp. People are going to hate. You know, there's going to be some scragglers hating. Let's get the likes up, please. Please get the likes up. We got a lot of people in here, or enough people. Let's get the likes up. Errol looks sharp, though. Great jab. Danny Garcia was controlled. Hold on. Hold on. Who thinks Errol Spence didn't look good last night? Oh, you want me to watch my mouth? How? Take my fucking eyeballs out and turn them around? Bloop. 6 minutes, Slim Shady, you're wrong. My baby's mom. Bitch made me an angry blonde, so I made me a song, killed her and put Haley on. Listen, Danny, talk about Danny. Errol look good. He one of them ones, yo. Dallas DeSoto, y'all got one. He look good. The only people mad is the ones hating and old media. They're all, bro, how you, there's old media people writing articles mad. Boxing is bullshit. Like, bro, Errol just looked good after a wreck. That's a phenomenal underground underdog story. And you mad at boxing? How you mad after an event like that? Man, get these dudes out of here, bro. We come like the 48 laws of power. Crush your enemies totally. We coming. We coming to destroy all that. All that old media, weak, toxic, bullshit, poisonous energy. We coming. I promise you. Ego Veli said it. We coming to get you all you dusty, dirty motherfuckers out the game. Bro, you not wanted here. You trying to hurt boxing. How you mad? How you mad at Errol Spence event and writing bad articles? We coming. We coming for you. We got to get you out the game. You have no place here. It was a beautiful event. Fox, amazing job in terms of HD clarity, the presentation. I thought Shawn Porter did a great job on commentary. You know, you got Goosen and Lennox Lewis regulars. Kate Abdo, they're giving jobs to women, you know, who are actually very professional and doing a great job. Kate Abdo and Jordan Plant, Caleb Plant's wife. And people got the audacity to hate. You got multicultural. You look at, bro, let's be real. I look at the zone, I see white people, period. I'm talking about the actual telecast. Nah, fuck that. Let's call it what it is. When I see the zone, and I'm talking about that production staff, is white people. It's all white. They don't have no people of color. They have no women. Y'all talk all this shit about, oh, I want to see female boxing. They ain't got no women commentators. They ain't got no people of color. It's white people. And Sergio Moore. And y'all mad at this presentation from PBC and Fox and Showtime and shit. Showtime, PBC, Fox, they are the most eclectic and culturally diverse bunch. Kate Abdo, she looked like she mixed with something British. Jordan Plant, she looked mixed. Right? Different hair textures, different women. You got Lennox Lewis, you got Goosen, you got former fighters like that. Shawn Porter, active fighter. They giving people fighters, former and current fighters jobs. Man, stop. The presentation was wonderful. $75 well spent. And you know, your boy did a Box Eagle watch party, massively successful. So, you know, we got our money back. But I don't mind, even if I didn't get no money back, I don't mind chipping in when boxing gets it right. They did their thing. That's just what it is. Shout out to Tyrell Kaiser. That motherfucker sound like a villain from a movie. This man, bro, you got a clean ass name. That sound like a bad guy. Tyrell Kaiser. Shout out to my boy Kaiser. That man had got an infamous name sounding ass. He said these facts are Gucci. Yeah, bro. There ain't no level of like diversity when it comes to DAZN. It's white people. And that's cool. I'm not mad at white people. So don't try to spin, oh, he said white. Yeah, I said white. So what? I could say white. Is Chris Mannix, is he not white? Like, come on, bro. I'm just calling it what it is. I'm talking about the diversity and lack thereof. And whatever the dude, Grisham, John Grisham, whatever dude's name is, Sergio Moore, they be arguing with each other. That shit be weak. I'm telling you what it is. Telling you what it is. Even the main event, you got a brand name known Errol Spence, African American fighter from Texas. You had a Philly fighter who's, like his dad said post-fight, light-skinned Puerto Rican. You know, it's just very, very diverse. You had Hispanic fighters on the card, like Eduardo Ramirez looked real good. Jose Cito Lopez. You had Flores. Man, it's diverse. You know, I see old media hating, saying PBC they don't do right by Latinos. What are you talking about? Talk about Danny. Danny's Puerto Rican. He's Latino. You know, Chia Santana got another opportunity for doing good versus Jared Hurd, but losing. And he still got a big card and big opportunity. Jose Cito has had this late resurgence in his career, and he looked beast. Bro, if y'all don't give my boy Jose Cito, the Riverside Rocky, a big fight ASAP, then I'm mad at boxing. Give him he been cooking dudes. Bro, listen, if I'm not mistaken, his last 2 fights was Chia Santana and John Molina. He retired both guys. This man needs a big fight. He's already fought at the high level and came up short, but he worked his way back into the mix. He just cooked 2 people, stopped both of them, and they're known names, like at least to real boxing fans, and he sent them both. Chia Santana said, I'm done. I'm retiring. John Molina, I'm retiring. You see what I'm saying? This man sent 2 people into retirement. He needs a step up, bigger name. Birdo rematch or somebody. That was for the WBA eliminator. I don't know about that. I thought the Fundora was the WBA. I don't know about that. Jose Cito and you guys, that's clean. I don't know. It might have been an eliminator. I don't know. Bro, I'm getting kind of tired of these belts, so I ain't even really keeping up with some of the technicality. WBC make a belt for anything. Oh, the Baskin and Robbins belt. Like, man, what the fuck is that? Y'all motherfuckers got 31 flavors and 31 belts. So I don't really know. I don't know about some of the belts. I'm kind of off that. I care about boxing and the growth of the sport. Then, like I said, Errol Spence, he looked good, bro. He looked sharp. This is my generation-wise, like where I'm old enough and cognizant. This is one of the greatest boxing comeback stories that I've witnessed in real time. Like, yeah, I knew Vinny Pazienza, but I wasn't of age to know, you know what I'm saying, what he was going through, when he was going through. I don't know what year that happened. You know, I know Vinny Pazienza, like his career, like the Roy Jones fight and stuff. But when he got in a car wreck, I wasn't covering boxing and worried about boxing to this level. So for my generation, this is one of the greater comeback stories that we've seen with Errol Spence. The man treated Danny Garcia like a stepchild, and we've never seen nobody do that to. That's incredible. That's incredible, you pieces of shit hating on the fight. That's incredible. And if you don't think it's incredible, you're probably a piece of shit. I'm talking to who I want to talk to. Because I know there's a lot of people, old media, they got agendas. They got agendas and they just looking for something to complain about. You pieces of shit. The man came back from a car accident. Who cares if he didn't get a knockdown or knockout? How many times Canelo don't get a knockdown or a knockout? Canelo fought Danny Jacobs. He didn't get a knockdown or a knockout. Triple G and Canelo fought. No knockdown, no knockouts. But those were highly contested fights. This wasn't. The man flew through a windshield, rolled onto the asphalt, and got back up and thugged it out with some brand new teeth. And y'all ain't trying to give no respect. I can't respect you. I swear, bro. I can't respect a man or a woman or a person who's not going to be consistent. You got to stand on your square, 10 toes down. What Errol did was incredible. How you beat Danny, and I know people are trying to, oh, Danny sucked. Shut the fuck up. How you going to do this and disrespect that performance when Danny was out there trying to win? It's just he was in there with someone who bested him. And the thing is this, Danny Garcia, nobody made him look like that. We got to get the likes up. I see a lot of encouraging comments. Oh, talk to him. Tell him. but I'm telling y'all to smash the like button. How about that? You guys are leaving these encouraging comments. Get him, Ego. Talk to him. Facts. Yeah, if it's facts and I'm spitting that real as an independent boxing person on this YouTube, then spit facts in this fucking like button. You see what I'm saying? Man, I've told you, I'm different. I'm coming for mine in this boxing game. No, everyone want to encourage me, but encourage that fucking like button. This ain't a game for me, bro. This is what I do every fucking day. Every day. I'm really about what I say I'm about. So, you know, don't just encourage me in the comments. Oh, you're doing it. Keep going, Ego. Yeah. Like it. Yeah, facts, man. Facts. Yeah. If it's facts and you guys are acknowledging it, then it should be facts in the like button. Who the fuck is Megan Dryden? Begging ass? Okay. If your name is Megan and your last name is Dryden, I would hate that. Your name is Megan Dryden, so your shit is dry. Okay. We got to block you just because of that. I'm just telling you what it is. How you going to get a man if your name is Megan Dryden? Your shit dried in a motherfucker, bro. The milk's gone bad. The well has dried up. Your shit dried in. Listen. I'm a king. You see me with the trident. How you gonna get a man your name Megan Dryden? Slow it down. I just dissed you. I said, Megan, you Dryden. You tried it. Now you Dryden. King like Trident. I put a staff like Trident. Oh my God, bro. Your name is Megan Dryden. We don't care what you, bro. You can't sell. You could be hookers on the point. You can't sell nothing with your last name Dryden, bro. Like I ain't. Y'all gonna smash some shit last name Dryden? She's like, how's it feel? Like shit. You like it? No. Your shit Dryden. I don't know why they come for me. You will never win. I've been doing this my whole life. You could never win. You could never defeat me. Shout out to Oakland, Oaktown, Deep East O. Let's go. Broadway. High Street. I see y'all. Acorns. Man, I see y'all. Deep East O. Motherfucking Megan Dryden. Your shit dry. Shut the... Y'all, stop playing with me. I'm not... I don't know who you think this is. I ain't the one. Megan Dryden. Errol proved why he top dog at 47. I need to see Bud Crawford, you guys, or Bud Porter next. Megan Dryden. She gonna try to talk shit to me. But your shit Dryden, motherfucker. Okay. See what I gotta deal with? What's next? Dirty Dick David and Megan Dryden? Who next? Step up. Dirty Dick David and Megan Dryden. Step up. You the next contestant on that Summer Jam screen. I could do this. You could do it. We could do this. Shout out to Barry. Yeah, you ain't getting no play. Your shit named Dryden. Man, what? She on OnlyFans. Hey, subscribe to my OnlyFans. It's Megan Dryden. Hell no. I ain't paying $4.99 for this bullshit. Megan Dryden OnlyFans. What? Shit. You better get some chia. You put some chia pet on this shit. What it Pops Witherspoon? Better put some water on that damn shit. You better put some water on it. Man, come on. We ain't got no milk. You better put some water on that damn shit, Megan Dryden. Come on. Every time in the kitchen, you in the kitchen eating a bowl of food. You better put some water on that damn shit. Shout out to Kelvin Faulkner. Bro, he said, Boxer Ego, the takeover is here. You disrupted old media with nothing but the truth. Old media is dead. I told you. Even the casuals know old media is capping. Told you what we came to do. Conor McGregor said it best. We didn't come to take over. We came to take part. It's over for all y'all. Dirty, dusty, delusional, disrespectful twerps. It's over. Yeah, get the likes up. I slept good. I slept good last night. Damn, son. Oh, he got blocked. Hey, Omar got blocked to send a Cash App. He said, damn, son, you really cooked me, LOL. I'll let you back in. You wasn't bad. Omar, if you're still listening, we cooked you, but you sent a Cash App, and you really weren't that bad. So hit me up on Instagram. We'll let you back in. Nah, Omar, he wasn't that bad. His joke wasn't really hitting, though, but he wasn't that bad. That was probably just me being a jerk, kind of. I mean, his joke still wasn't funny, but Omar, if you're watching, I'll let you back in. You weren't that bad. But Errol, what he did was incredible. Who hold on, who's that? What's happening? I don't know. I'm trying to read. I'm trying to catch up in the comment section. Y'all tripping. What Errol did was incredible. To come back from the accident. All right, my question to you. Bro, I'll talk about the Crawford in a second. We'll talk about the Crawford situation in a second. Name somebody that cooked Danny like Errol just did, coming off of an accident. If you say, listen, full disclosure, if you say some unsubstantiated bullshit, you will be terminated. I will be back. Like, you're going to be eliminated from this chat. So know your facts, speak facts, but if you say some bullshit, you out of here. Name somebody that made Danny Garcia look worse. Even Lamont Peterson, like, guys have done pretty good with Danny. Like, some people think Mauricio Herrera, Lamont Peterson, touche. Because I thought he lost one of those fights, the Mauricio Herrera fight. Lamont Peterson started out too late. Errol came out authoritative. His better rounds, for the most part, were in the front half of the fight anyway. Lamont Peterson didn't really get offensive until the 5th or 6th round. All right, Grover Lipkitz, block him. He says Lamont Peterson. How the fuck did Lamont Peterson cook Danny Garcia worse than that when Lamont Peterson, as I just told you, did not really get on the offensive pedal and put his foot down until 5-6 rounds into the fight? By that time, it was already the Errol Spence fight. The Errol Spence show. So block this dude for not knowing. I told you, I'm not here for random guesses. If you do not know your stuff, you will be terminated. I just warned you. Lamont Peterson did cool, but he didn't cook. First of all, Danny's face didn't look like fucking Hamburger Hill when he fought Lamont Peterson the same way that Errol just had the man's face looking. Right? Post-fight, Danny told you out his own mouth, I fought Shawn, Keith, and Errol is the strongest and hits the hardest out of all of them. Danny has never been controlled like that. Danny was looking broken down and discouraged to the point where he may not be even the same fighter going forward. He ain't beat Lamont Peterson. Thank you. Lamont Peterson was boxing well, but not really offensive and moving a lot. Errol was in the front door, which is Danny Garcia's sweet spot. So you don't know shit about boxing. Stop trying to prove me wrong unless you can prove me wrong. Listen, I'm a fair critic or analyst. If you could prove me wrong, prove me wrong. Lamont Peterson did well. And here's another thing. An added bonus is Errol dogged Lamont Peterson as well. So the guy you're saying looked better, which is a lie, Lamont Peterson versus Danny, Lamont Peterson got cooked by Errol as well. So just give the man his props. Lamont Peterson, you guys are saying, arguably did better than Errol, which we know is bullshit. But either way, it's null and void because guess what? Big Fish, man down, cooked him too. Lamont Peterson got cooked. So not only, so even if you thought Lamont Peterson did better versus Danny and Errol did very good versus Danny, guess what? Errol cooked both of them. and made it look easy. Lamont Peterson fight, he cooked him. So what are we talking about? Stop. Listen, if you can listen, if somebody, like, I feel like Keith Thurman, I ain't afraid to let it go. If you can out talk me with facts, then I'm here to learn. But we know Lamont Peterson did good. See, and see, this is, if you listen to my commentary on boxing, I never have to bend the truth to this crazy. I didn't say Lamont, oh, fuck Lamont. I didn't say nothing like that. I didn't say Lamont did horrible. I don't have to lie to make a point. You see that? I don't have to lie to make a point. Lamont did well. He did well. But if you watch that fight, he was inactive offensively for the first 5-6 rounds, and Danny was trying. And this fight, Danny looked discouraged halfway through. Hold on, my boy Icy trying to cook y'all. Icy sent me some heat. Y'all want to see this heat from Icy? See, this is why you can't beat new media, because we the militia. We got eyes in every city around the world. We got great boxing fans and people that tap in to this hub of boxing shit. Like my boy Icy, he trying to cook y'all. So you're not going to win versus facts. It's just how it goes. You can't beat facts. You can't beat what we all witness and stuff, and you can't beat superior knowledge. Like, if you have no knowledge of these fights, you can't just make whatever you want to be the reality. Hold on. My man Icy trying to cook y'all. If y'all want to see what Icy got to say, smash the like button. If y'all want to hear what Icy got to say, smash the like button. Icy trying to put a nail in the coffin. We taking it back to NBA Jam. We're going to put a nail in that coffin. If y'all want to see what Icy got to say, smash the like button. Boom. Shout out to Rich Diggs on Twitter. He says, quote, "These are the excuses people are making. Danny didn't go for it. Garcia fought like he always does. He didn't turn up and try to win. These are the excuses people are making." Danny Swift Garcia punches thrown versus Keith Thurman, 434. Danny Garcia versus Shawn Porter, he threw 472. Hey, block this dude KLB. I know he lying. I know you a liar. You a rat. My shit crispy. Listen, block KLB for trying to disrupt the chat, and I'll start over. Ooh, Icy caught him a body. They always here to cause distractions. We'll start from the top. Danny Garcia, this is the excuses he's saying people are making. Danny Garcia didn't go for it. Danny Garcia fought like he always does. Danny didn't try to turn up and win. If you look at the punch stats, which this man compiled, Danny Garcia punches thrown versus Thurman, 434. Punches thrown versus Shawn Porter, 472. So he stayed in the 400 to 500 range. Versus Errol Spence, he threw 700 punches. So the guy said, how about this? Spence just made it a fight with Danny and outboxed him the whole way. Bro, men lie, women lie, numbers don't. He doubled his punch count thrown, that doesn't mean landed, but thrown in the Errol Spence fight because he had to keep this dog off him, or tried to. But it wasn't effective because Errol bested him. Shout out to Kieri Johnson. EJ nullified what Danny does well. He had no answer. And like I said, the thing with Lamont Peterson, he had a solid performance. But the reason why I thought Danny won that fight is because he was very inactive offensively in the first half of the fight, 5-6 rounds. and he wasn't throwing much. While Danny was trying, he wasn't looking good. He was looking sloppy, and he was still throwing power shots, and some of them were landing or partially landing, boom, boom, boom. And he was the aggressor. So when you have that little of offense and then the other person's trying and landing some shots, even if they're not necessarily clean, and another person just evasive, like Lamont Peterson had to basically try to let Danny Garcia get tired. You see what I'm saying? He tired him out, and then he started opening up. So I wish he would have opened up a little bit earlier, and then he could have won that fight for sure. Spence was in Danny's wheelhouse. He didn't run. He was boxing coming forward. A lot of people think just to box you have to move around a lot. Errol had a good deep. Listen, okay. Listen, I need y'all a favor. I need a favor from y'all. Them Texas boys got jabs. Jamal Charlo, Errol Spence. Texas got jabs. Listen, everything's bigger in Texas. Texas got two things that we know for sure: a jab and good ass barbecue. Kier, he said, "Ego, bro, you always get my name right first try. People act like it's a fucking Spanish or some shit. Man, I just try to sound it out." Block EJ. Man, who the fuck are you? We don't even know who you are, bro. He think if his name is EJ, we gonna think he Errol Spence Jr. and shit. And he could blend in. Man, you a hater. Block him. All right, let's get to 600 likes. I prepared something for y'all. We gonna see. Man, stop hating. A lot of the racists was mad. The black fighter won. I seen that. A lot of old media mad because they didn't want PBC to have a good event. Errol's just a beast. Why'd you unhide him, Icy? Hey, I prepared something for y'all. Let's get to 600 likes. Oh, unblock him then. I thought he was hating. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, if y'all don't make it clear who you're talking about. Let's get to 600 likes. I prepared something for y'all. Justin. $5 Cash App. Do you think Errol Spence gassed out from Danny's body blows? Danny landed some good body shots, but I don't think it was just that. I think his long layoff, to be honest. He was in a long layoff. Oh, EJ, my bad. Icy just put me up on game and said it wasn't what I thought it was. My bad. 600 likes. I got something special for you that I prepared. I don't think it was just Danny. Danny did land good body shots, though. That's part of it, but I think the other part is just being out of the ring. I think he was just being out of the ring, to be honest. He was out of the ring longer than he was for the Kell Brook fight. If you watch the Kell Brook fight, Errol Spence was on a 9-month layoff, and he looked a little bit slow starter. You know, obviously he wasn't champion Errol. He was a challenger, but still he looked a little bit like Kell Brook was doing good in them early rounds, blah, blah, blah. But I think him being off 14 months or whatever it was. Nah, EJ, you good. I think he just got a little winded because he had a good output. See, Danny's tough. See, that's the thing. You don't want to punch yourself out because Danny, he got a lot of power and he has a chin. So if I think he was kind of pacing himself because, okay, this is what I really think. You know, I'm not the boxing aficionado. I just do what I can do when I can do it. I think Errol was trying to inflict serious harm and get Danny out of there. And then he seen Danny was taking his punches and his face was marking up and he was still dangerous and still trying to retaliate. So he just became cool, not pressing the issue as much because he realized in a fight, you got to realize that you got to pace yourself. You got to pace yourself. So if he tried to go hard and this guy just can't go away or won't go away, then you up shit's creek without a paddle. So I think Errol was like trying to get the stoppage, and that's what you do. You test it as a fighter, see if you could get it, but you're not gonna overextend yourself trying to knock out Danny, and he taking the shit well. You know what I'm saying? So I think Errol just decided to box him more, pace himself, and make sure he had enough in the tank to potentially go the 12 rounds. Because you would be a fool to give it everything you got, throw 1,000 punches in the first 5-6 rounds, and you're fully depleted off of a long layoff, and you got 6 more rounds to go against a guy that you haven't been able to hurt bad enough to the point where he's like, you know, Francisco Santana versus Jose Cito Lopez. So I think Errol switched gears mentally and said, all right, this guy's tough. He might not be a man down. So I'm gonna try to hurt him. If it presents itself, then, you know, we'll take it. But other than that, I'm gonna box him and, you know, just try to get off what I can get off. And I'm okay with that. Block Leonardo. He said ego versus Spence. Corny. I mean, I don't know how corny it's going to get, but it looks pretty bad. That was just corny. So we could block him. Drew Titan said, how is there 724 people in here and only 596 likes? Man, they be hating. I think YouTube is hating too, bro, just to be honest. Sometimes I think they just don't be giving likes, and like people hit the like button and it won't register. Some shit. Hey, Icy, they coming for you. Icy block people like he tough, but a soft ass little bitch in person. Man's arms skinnier than my wrist. All right, that's enough. Block him. Hey, Icy, why they so mad at you? Now Icy gets a piece of. He understands. Whatever. We can't get that clown too much attention, but we will get this money, bro. Do you know how much money we just making? Like. Fuck all the joke, the hating and shit, bro. Whatever. We just gonna keep growing the channel. $5 Cash App. It says compare the current resumes of Errol Spence Jr. and Bud. All right, I'm gonna get to the Bud shit, man, and that's not gonna be a good comparison. Shout out to Sheena. I did get your Cash App yesterday after I got off, so I appreciate Sheena. Everybody, give a round of applause. Ego, you need to shave, OG. Block him. Don't worry about me. Worry about your mama. Don't worry about me. Bro, these dudes is weird. If we're having all this boxing content and conversation and talking, entertainment, they're worried about how I look and how my beard looks. I don't give a fuck. If I gave a fuck, then I'll wear a mask. If I don't give a fuck, then I'll do what I'm doing right now, is just talking on screen. So there's no reason. These dudes want to be my girlfriend or something. These dudes is weird, bro. I'm just telling you, I don't know how they make them no more, but these dudes is weirdos. You care more about how I'm looking than I care. I don't give a fuck. I still pull your girl, though. Oh, yeah, you gotta look at your beard. That's some weird energy. But the money keep coming in. Whatever. Shout out to my girl L Flowers. I am sick of these weirdos when they hate donate. And that's a female. And she's saying y'all, bro, that's a female telling y'all got too much estrogen. These dudes is weird, bro. I told you. But you know what to do when they hate donate. You go, look at your beard. Oh, you think you're the shit. Like, when did I say any of this? Listen, I told you, I'm the truth. Y'all need to stop playing with me. Support great boxing. Y'all see that? Errol Spence Jr., Danny Garcia pay-per-view confirmation. Your pay-per-view order is confirmed. Purchase. Bro, I always support the sport of boxing. Y'all see that? Errol Spence confirmed. Y'all cheap, dusty motherfucker, broke motherfuckers trying to illegally steal great fights. Man, stop it. Get your money up. Get your money up, you broke motherfuckers. Always complaining about boxing, but then don't want to support boxing. Don't want to buy a ticket to a boxing show when we're not in a pandemic. Always trying to illegally stream some shit. But we out here. $10 Cash App. This one's from Kelly. $10. Appreciate you. Block him. That's all I say. Exactly. It was lit at the AT&T Stadium last night. Good to hear. That's what I'm saying. People, pay-per-view numbers don't come out that quick. My man John said the Box Eagle watch party was off the rocker last night. Gang. I told you. We have fun. And we did numbers. And it was a great time. And the fight was great. And the card was great. Let's go. I told you old media is dead. Don't, like, me and Icy was talking, and we feel great and rejuvenated and feel like boxing's in a great spot. The only people that are angry is old media. They're the only ones mad. They're the only ones mad. Real boxing fans is like, oh, that was dope. You know, Errol proved he's back and boom, boom, boom. Old media is the only one. All the anti-PBC people and all the writers and media asking about Crawford and shit like that. They the only ones mad. Ain't nobody else is mad. Ricky Williams ain't mad. Me, Icy. People just watched it, entertained by it. Glad to see Errol's back. You know, Danny, he tried his best. It was a good fight. Tactical fight. Only people mad is a handful of people.
Hey, Danny, what went wrong tonight in the fight, and what do you say to your fans here in Philadelphia?
Yo, do y'all see Danny's face? Look.
Hey, Danny, what went wrong tonight in the fight, and what do you say to your fans here in Philadelphia?
Bro, look at the status of Danny Garcia's face. People saying, oh, it was boring and all that. Bro, stop. I told you, nobody did Danny Garcia like Errol Spence did him. Do you see this man's face right now? Please tell me you see that. If you could see Danny's face right now, type the number 6 on your screen. If you can see Danny Garcia's face, type the number 6. Somebody said Lamont Peterson. Bro, his face wasn't looking like that versus Lamont. Listen, I prepared something for y'all. Let's go. Look at this man's face. Watch. Lamont Peterson did not do all this to Danny Garcia's face. Look at the man's face. I told you guys I prepared something for you guys. Lamont definitely didn't do all this. Look at the man. Lamont did all that. Stop it. Mauricio Herrera did all that. Stop it. Keith Thurman did all that. Stop it. Shawn Porter did all that to Danny. Stop it. The man got in a car wreck and bested Danny to the point where Danny even admitted he lost, which he didn't do versus Keith, which he didn't do versus Mauricio Herrera, which he didn't do versus Lamont Peterson, which he didn't do versus Shawn Porter. He didn't think he lost those fights. Stop playing, bro. Errol's the man, big fish. He came off of an accident and did this. Keith Thurman, you know, I guess he had an injury or whatever. We'll keep going. Johnny Player, $5. You killing it on the production, Brody. Bro, this is what I do. I told you, the more y'all support, the more I can do. You know, because I'm one person. So I appreciate you, Johnny Player. Yeah, we got the production. I'm just always trying to up my game and give more entertainment to the fans. But let's check it out. Look at the man's face. I say, look at this man's face, bro. Nobody did that to Danny. Bro, look at his shit. And this is a heavy-handed, dangerous person. Y'all know nobody did that to Danny. If you agree with the Stream King Boxing Ego that nobody has done this to Danny in a 12-round fight, including the likes of Lamont Peterson, Amir Khan, Lucas Matisse, Shawn Porter, Keith Thurman, Mauricio Herrera, put the number 10 on the screen. Bro, look at the condition of the man's face. And I don't just view a fight based on how someone's face. I actually watched the fight and what I was seeing in the ring too. You know what I'm saying? This is just the aftermath. If you agree, Block Mike, if you agree with the Stream King Ego, type the number 10. Shout out to Ricky Williams, caught him a body. All right, we're going to keep going. I'm here, but we're going to keep going. Hold on, we got to get these likes up, and we have 666 likes. I don't like that number, 666. Block Yvette or whatever. We'll get to this money. Jones. Errol could have stopped him if he was 100% facts. He would have kept on jabbing and wouldn't have gotten tired. Danny would have been another orbital bone stoppage. Facts. See, yeah, you would have to wonder. That's a good point. You have to wonder that if Errol fought him when he was supposed to, no accident, no rehab, no physical therapy, no teeth, the man couldn't even spar for a long time. Fight Hub got the video with Derek James, and Derek James announced when exactly Errol was sparring, and it wasn't that long. So he just had a 10 to 12 week camp and a long layoff. So you would imagine if he did all this, given that, if he had the same level of focus and fought him a week before the Super Bowl when it was intended, it could have probably been worse. Matisse beat Danny's ass, though. You're way off the mark. How did Matisse beat Danny's ass and his eye was looking crazy? Johnny Player, you're making me question your judgment. This man said Matisse beat Danny's ass. You might want to watch that fight again. You way off. Yo, the boy Errol I like that nice tight guard. You got the tight high guard. Gave Danny something to think about. That's a nice high guard. He gave Danny too many looks. This is Errol, I believe, in the 12th round. His face was looking like he hadn't even been in no crazy fight. I need y'all to get the likes up, though. Can y'all do that? The other thing I noticed, too, is Danny's corner seemed a little bit frantic. Like they knew, like Angel, he's like, he even said early in the fight, he's like, yeah, I mean, come on, Danny, what you doing? He's like, you're not getting beat up, but still. Which pretty much means you are getting beat up. Let's get it. Oh, y'all like the music? Man, Errol looks sharp, y'all. I need to get the likes up. Can we do that? I don't know why he looked that much bigger. I think he was on his feet or bouncing. You know, these are just screen caps, but it wasn't that crazy of a differential. Oh, somebody got blocked. My shooter's put in their ultimate work. Look at the fundamentals from Errol. Look at that tight high guard. And Errol got a lot of fast twitch muscles and athletic ability. He gave Danny too many looks. Look at that high guard, though. Now, that was a weird sequence because it looked like Errol was like buckled a little bit or lost his footing. I couldn't really tell. Who remembers that sequence? What happened with Errol? Because it looked like he got hit like a glancing like blow on the top of the head. And he like looked like he kind of staggered, stumbled back. Who remembers this sequence? What happened here? To me, this wasn't a good sign too, because they kept the inswell on Danny, like from an early round. I don't know exactly what round, but he was already swelling because they had the inswell and they were pressing it all on him and shit. The cold compress thing. So that showed me that Danny's face was getting like lumped up a bit. Look at Danny's face. He got a chin, but look at that face. That left was butter. I got to remember. My bad. Thank you for reminding me. I got to remember. Listen, this picture is crazy. This picture is crazy. Because everybody in this picture, I got it. We good. Everybody in this picture is a unified champion. For real. If you know your boxing. Let me break it down. Texas raised champions. Here's why. Here's why, yo. Errol Spence is a unified champion. He beat Shawn Porter, got the belt, just defended against the game Danny Garcia. So he got more than one belt. Unified. Charlo just knocked out Jason Rosario after knocking out J-Rock, who beat Hurd in his backyard. Then J-Rock got knocked out in his backyard. And Jermell beat Jason Rosario and became a unified champion. Now, the only person who's technically not a unified champion is Jermall Charlo. But if you actually know boxing, you would have known that just before the Jermall Charlo fight, Deryevchenko fought against Golovkin, Gennady Golovkin, for a vacant belt, and Deryevchenko really whooped Golovkin's ass. So in all actuality, everybody you see on this screen from Texas, two brothers and another brother, Errol Spence, they should all be unified champions. Deryevchenko, without a doubt in my mind, he beat Golovkin. That was just politics because they were trying to hold out for the Canelo fight or whatever. So this is an incredible picture, all representing Texas, either Houston or Dallas, and all these guys are really unified champions for real because Deryevchenko got his ass whooped by Jermall Charlo, who just whooped Triple G's ass and should have came into that fight with the belt. Boom, the more you know. Errol Spence's fit was super dope. I like Danny Garcia's color scheme as well. I really did. But Errol's was dope with that little fur and all that. Yeah, block Banks Law. Listen, the money keep coming in. We got a $5 cash app from Michael Rushing. He said, that's that Maybach music, bro. That's not, because that's a copyright song. This sounds like Maybach music, but this ain't. It's not a Maybach music. But let's keep going. Man down. Big fish. Look at his face right there. Hey, how bad if I don't mute, how bad is the echo? Listen, if I don't mute, how bad is the echo? Hey yo, testing 1 2 3 4. How bad is the echo if I don't mute? Man down. I need the fans to vote. On a scale of 0 to 10, 10 being the worst echo, how bad is the echo if I don't mute? Because I keep slipping and talking. Oh, so I don't even have to. So there's no mute. There's no echo. Oh shit. Then I'm not gonna keep doing that. Thank you. Listen, this is how we get better. So when I was talking over the beat, you didn't hear no crazy echo? Oh, I could curse? Okay. Man, I was thinking y'all would hear a crazy echo. Because sometimes, the sound, because I don't have a sound treated room. But we're going to build a studio. I need a sound treated room. You see what I'm saying? Oh, Michael Russian, he's back in the super chat. The Cash App. He sent another 5. He said he was saying it sounded like Maybach music. It gives that feel. I actually thought of that too. You're right. You're right about that. Look at Danny's face. Shout out to Cursor. Yeah, that's that Jadakiss free. Oh, I could curse. Look at Danny's face in the fight. Look at his face. You see that? Bro, nobody did this to Danny. Look. I like this scene. Errol Spence was talking that ish. He looked at the camera. He said, they said I need a tune-up. That was my tune-up. Man down. Big fish. Errol was talking that shit. Texas was talking that shit. This is after the fight. Face looking clean. He said, what? They said I need a tune-up. I guess that was my tune-up. Man down. I'll be back. Errol was talking that cash shit. He said it looked like Danny was the one in the accident. Man, let's go. Let's go. Bro, look at his face. This is after the fight. Look at Danny swelled up after the fight. This is Errol after the fight. Post-fight Errol. Like what? That left was butter, bro. Strap season. That's Danny post-fight. Danny post-fight. This is Errol post-fight. Man down. Talk about Danny, champ of the world. This was a great camera angle from. That's the shot. That's the shot right there. It looked like he got a little bit of reaction out of Errol. I don't know. I gotta watch it again. Look at that high guard from Errol. Errol in the trenches. He said Danny's ribs was dog food. Man down. Great performance, y'all. This is Errol post-fight, y'all. Look at the man post-fight. He said Danny headbutted Errol. That's why he staggered. Listen, one thing Fox can do better in PBC. One thing Fox and PBC can do better, y'all. One thing Fox and PBC can do better is they need to, when I buy a pay-per-view, they need to have that like available so I could watch it again. You see what I'm saying? Because I want to watch this again. And I paid $75 for it. And there's no way to like keep the window open or save it. You know what I'm saying? Like just so I could rewatch it. I wanted to rewatch it, man. Kelvin Faulkner said Danny looked good in this fight despite getting whooped. That's what I'm saying. Danny, people was hating on Danny. He didn't look bad, bro. He didn't look bad. It just, I can't say he didn't look bad. I only gave Danny like 2 rounds. But I can't say he didn't look bad. But what I'm saying, he was still trying. He was made to look bad. You see what I'm saying? He was made to look that way. But he was still in there like making it fun and showed a lot of heart. Now the moment y'all all been waiting for. Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence talk. Oh, shit. Y'all know I had something to say on that. Now the moment y'all really been waiting for. Errol Spence, Danny Garcia is over. Now we got to talk about Terrence Crawford. I told you I wasn't going to spend too much time talking. Listen, the media full of shit. There's a lot of people full of shit. Why are people like, bro, we got to get boxing. We got to get boxing to that promised land. We got to get boxing to that promised land. The man, Errol Spence, looked great. True underdog story. Fought a hard 12 rounds, beat Danny, sharpshooter. He was looking like Bret the Hitman Hart. The best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. He was a sharpshooter, right? The man, Errol Spence, making smart maneuvers. The best there is, the best there was. Bret the Hitman Hart, sharpshooter. He was looking good, right? Bars. He was looking good. media and people asking about the Terrence Crawford. How the fuck he gonna fight Terrence Crawford 5 minutes after he just stepped out the ring with Danny Garcia? These types of questions to me are really dumb, just based on the fact that they can't give you no real answer. See, listen, I feel very fortunate to be in the position I'm in because we out here getting it. We make this money. And I don't have to do too much. I don't have to sell my soul to try to get clicks on YouTube. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to ask stupid shit to try to like paint the narrative of whatever boxing to try to go viral. I go viral just being me. You know, like, bro, look at our Boxing Ego watch party. That was just me. I don't do anything illegal. I don't break YouTube community guidelines. I'm not showing you to fight. People come. There's over 200,000 something views and over 1 million minutes watched just on that Boxing Ego watch party, right? So what we're seeing now in this new age of boxing is media, they're writing articles and asking questions and shit about Crawford. Crawford, first of all, has made poor, in the fans' eyes and the eyes of many, has made poor choices in terms of if everything you want is in this playground, why re-sign without at least looking into it? You know what I mean? So why should Crawford be rewarded? I'm being real, and I'm not trying to sound like a business person, but what I'm saying is Crawford hasn't had to do any of the heavy lifting that Errol Spence, Danny, and Shawn Porter and Keith Thurman and Pacquiao have had to do, and a lot of it is based on, at best, politics and business, that this is his business. He said the Boxing Ego watch party had 10,000 viewers at one time. Bro, we doing numbers. We the new networks. I told you, like Nipsey Hussle, E40, Master P. We out the trunk with it. We do it how we want to do it. Independent hustlers. Hustle and motivate. Choppers is throwaway. They tend to follow my lead. They think I know the way. Choppers is throwaway. Nipsey Hussle with it. Mr. 704, shout out to my guy. Bro, you pushing for a Crawford fight 5 minutes after he just got out the ring. Stupid. Stupid. He said Crawford got booed when they put him on the screen. I heard that after the fact. At the press conference, they said it. But my thing is this. He's not going to have no answer for you. He want to see his kids and eat a good meal, Whataburger or some shit. He ain't worried about Crawford. And then you see how old media, they keep trying to turn it to Crawford. Listen, Crawford, everybody knows and everybody been saying what Crawford should and needs to do. If he don't want to do that, that's his fault. Then you have to suffer with the politics. Listen, I didn't create the Cold Wars. I didn't create politics, right? But at the end of the day, it is what it is. You know, ain't nobody asking Eddie Hearn and Frank Warren to work together. So fuck making these other fights too. Listen, I want to see Dillian White, Daniel Dubois, Dillian White, Joe Joyce. So if Frank Warren and Eddie Hearn ain't gonna work together, then fuck it. None of these motherfuckers can work together. Just do whatever you could do and put on whatever shows you can and then keep it pushing. But when there's a black man and a black advisor like Al Heyman, you see a different energy. And PBC happens to be the most multicultural. You see a different energy. You know, it's not just black fighters on PBC. Andy Ruiz is lit. Caleb Plant is lit. So this don't make this a black and white thing in that terms. You know, there's a lot of lit fighters. That Sebastian Fundora, that motherfucker Slender Man, he looking raw. He ain't black, so it's not a black and white thing per se, but I'm saying you see the vitriol and the venom and the different shit that gets spewed from old media, particularly and definitely first when it comes to black fighters or a black advisor. Tell Eddie Hearn to make a fucking fight with Frank Warren. You don't see that. You don't see old media pushing that. You don't see old media, but Crawford, two black guys got to fight with the same roadblocks that Frank Warren. Frank Warren and Eddie Hearn was supposed to go to lunch. Then I just read an interview and they said they not doing the lunch no more. But you want to keep pushing this Terrence Crawford narrative. Block Bruce Wayne. We're going to send you to the Batcave. Don't worry. You don't want to behave. My shooter's going to take Bruce Wayne to the Batcave. Listen. This bat getting sprayed. Listen, I said this bat's getting sprayed. Oh, you don't want to behave? We're going to send Bruce Wayne to the Batcave. It's going to be a dark night. when my shooters bite. Oh my God, listen. Get him out of my shit. Bars. I said, you don't want to behave? We're going to send Bruce Wayne to the Bat Cave. This bat getting sprayed. It's going to be a dark night when my shooters bite. Click. Oh my God, man. Red beam on him. Hit him with the light. Y'all better stop playing with me. Get him out of here. I'm destroying, I'm punishing everything that y'all think is wavy from old media. I'm punishing them. Anywho, you guys getting punished. So keep that same, Mr. 704, the money keep coming in. Oh my gosh, bro. I told you, and all I'm doing is kicking facts and kicking the ballistics and keeping it real. Vince CVP Jr., he says $10 for the new gear. Oh, he helping the channel grow. $10 for the new gear. Errol looked excellent last night. Big facts. And my man, Mr. 704, he sent $7.04. That's how he do. That's how he rep. Keep up the good work. Old media is dead. Damon. I told you. Myron Dinner, appreciate you. $5 super chat. On Canelo Triple G post-fight interview, old media don't never press them about Andrade or Charlo. Now, shout out to my boy Myron. Told you. That's what I'm saying. They only doing this for black fighters and a black advisor. Errol gotta fight Crawford despite Crawford making all the wrong connections and allies and business decisions. And this is the narrative they want to push. Charlo has to fight Andrade. Charlo ain't got to do a motherfucking thing. He's doing a good job with his brand. Andrade, DAZN, Eddie Hearn, not so much. They not doing their thing with Andrade's career. Now, I love Andrade the fighter. I think he's a phenomenal fighter. But what I'm talking about is the branding. The stuff I'm saying about Crawford, he's a terrific fighter, phenomenal fighter. I'm talking about the business. I'm talking about the branding. The business and the branding for some of these other black fighters is trash. Listen, let's play a game. I will destroy anybody's argument. On PBC, name me 5 black fighters that you believe are lit. 5 black fighters, African-American black fighters signed to PBC currently that are active that you believe are pretty lit and people want to see him fight. Deontay Wilder, I think he's certainly one. Errol Spence, 16,000 in a pandemic. He's definitely one too. Gervonta Davis, he did 10,000 plus 16,000 and be more. Boom, boom, boom. He's definitely one. That's 3. Y'all name me 2 more. 2 more black fighters. Nah, Robert Easter's been kind of quiet, so I'm not gonna. I want lit. Okay, Charlos. Boom. Nope, we got it. Jermell and Jamal Charlo. That's 5 black fighters, right? Wilder, Errol, Gervonta, Jermell, and Jamal, right? Name 5 top ranked fighters that are black that are equally lit. Now I'm about to cook yo. I'm talking about the business and branding, not lit great fighters. Listen, no. I'm not talking about lit skillful fighters. I'm talking about their brands are lit. More so than Wilder, Gervonta, Jermell and Jamal, and Errol. Nider says none. Ricky Williams just laughed, so you know what time that is. Name 5 black fighters that are equally lit with Top Rank. Shakur is fighting 40 Cent. Like, I don't even know who his opponent is. And I'm not, listen, he himself is a great fighter. But, okay. See, now y'all want to, see, now I got to get you. I told you. I'm not disrespecting the fighter. Shakur is great at what he does. He's a great fighter. I'm not talking about skill. I'm talking about their brand. I'm talking about their events. I'm talking about the business. I'm talking about Danny. Okay. Tell me Shakur Stevenson, the date he's fighting. Shout out to Icy. My young boy is spraying, yo. Icy said they won't give Shakur Stevenson the Oscar Valdez fight. In fact, Oscar Valdez was supposed to fight on the day Shakur is fighting against a Mexican fighter, Miguel Bercho. Miguel Bercho tested positive for the Rona, so he can't fight right now. But they gave Shakur the date, but this is who they put him in with. 40 Tyson. 50 Tyson, little brother and shit, 40 Cent. 50 Tyson or whoever this is. This is what, man, come on, bro. There's levels to what I'm saying. Bro, they got 40 Cent fighting a great fighter, Shakur Stevenson. And I've never seen this guy before. This is 40 Tyson I'm from the South Side, man. Many men choose death upon me. Blood in my eye, dog, and I can't see. I'm trying to be who I'm destined to be. Bro, they got him fighting top rank ESPN. Got him fighting 40 Cent. Hey, you got to do something, baby. Clickety, clank, clickety, clank. The money goes into now I get at you. My knife hit your skin. Blow shot through your man. I don't give a fuck. I don't play that shit. And I'm finna bust a cap on a nigga. Man, shut the fuck up. Hey, I'm gonna get in that brick house. You see that other brick house? Mini man. Bro, they got him fighting mini men. And Shakur is great. Irv, make it hot, nigga. Hey, you not rocking with your man 50 Cent, man. Bro, they got him fighting 40 Cent. I never heard of him. Shakur is a dog. Put him in with an equal dog. Put him in with Oscar Valdez so I can see that. But they got him fight many, man. Wish death upon me. Blood in my eye, dog, and I can't see. That's who they got him fighting. So, let me get this straight. Oscar Valdez was supposed to, a Mexican-American from Arizona, I think, trains in Canelo Gym. He's supposed to fight a Mexican fighter, Miguel Bercho. This has been long talked about. Bercho gets sick with the Rona. On that date, you just remove that fight, and instead of giving Shakur, who's in that division and been calling out Oscar Valdez, instead of giving him that fight, and then just say Bercho can fight the winner, you give Shakur, many man, wish death upon me, blood in my eye, dog. Bro, come on. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Ayo, Dre, you got me feeling real bulletproof in this motherfucker because the rims on my motherfucking rims is bulletproof, nigga. Because my motherfucking hat is bulletproof, nigga. Doc say I get hit in the head, I might get a fucking concussion, yo. Better that than the hole in the head, right, nigga? Hey, check out Stars, watch my show Power. Bro, he fighting, man, Ja Rule's nemesis. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Hey, something special. You got to do something, baby. Irv, make it hot. I'm going to stop saying that because I know you probably like that. Fucking fruity ass nigga. Bro. Toka Clary. Man, who is that? So, stop it. And it's not that Shakur won't fight the top competition, but this is not how they're moving him. Same thing with Terrence Crawford. Crawford is dope and skilled, but he getting the fight. They not putting the same precedence in his and even Shakur, okay, he young. So you can say, oh, he's only 20 something. He got a long time to add resume. Crawford 33. And they still giving him Kell Brook that Errol beat. Listen, I'll body anybody in this debate. I'll body y'all. I promise you. I promise you you'll get body. He said they found that nigga in the projects, South Side, Jamaica, Queens, nigga. Hey, Irving, how he said, because I'm a PIMP. Shells, listen, shells hit my tongue. I ain't wait for Doc to get it out. Spit my wisdom too. Spit it out. Bro, I don't smile like ain't nothing pretty. I got a purple heart for war and I ain't never let this city hoes be like 50. Listen, I'll body anybody in this argument. You know what I'm saying is real. Tell me how Terrence Crawford was ever going to get more credit in the bubble, no crowd, fighting a guy Errol Spence Jr. knocked out 3 years ago and Golovkin knocked out 3-4 years ago. No, right? Meanwhile, Errol Spence is from Texas, fighting in Texas where the regulation is a little bit more lenient, and he's putting 16,000 in a pandemic, 100 people in Jerry's world, fighting the likes of a Danny Garcia and beating Danny Garcia worse than anybody has beaten Danny Garcia in their fight. How can Crawford is set up to fail? How can we as boxing fans ever give you more credit unless Kell Brook had recently done something better or looked better and fresher? How could we ever give you more credit than Errol Spence last night? That's my question to you. And if you go off of the, off road with some stupid shit, you getting bodied. How is that ever going to work in Crawford's favor? That's what I need to know. Errol Spence is doing heavy lifting. He already fought the guy that you just fought 2-3 weeks ago and knocked him out already. And he's since moved on to the likes of Lamont Peterson, Mikey Garcia, Ocampo first round knockout, selling out Frisco at the Star, selling out the AT&T Stadium with Mikey, selling out the Staples with Shawn Porter, unifying with Shawn Porter, getting in an accident, which that's not a good thing, but it helped his profile grow because it's tragedy, it's stuff you can depict on screen. And then coming back and dominating Danny in a pandemic with some level of a crowd. How can Crawford ever be the A side? Based on the moves. Not Crawford being a dope fighter, based on the moves. I promise I'll catch a body. I promise you. So that's why you see this toxic energy from old media, because they know what I'm saying is true. They have no actual factual rebuttal. So they just get mad and hate on Errol or hate on me or hate on the facts. How can Crawford just answer the question, bro? I'll do an interview with Crawford and he I guarantee you he won't make more sense than the point I'm making. I promise you, I want Crawford to call me and I'll ask the same exact question and let's see his response and let's see my response and see if whose response makes more sense. You can get emotional about what I'm saying, but you can dislike what I'm saying, but you can't disprove what I'm saying. You get me? Anybody can dislike something, but can you disprove? Bro, everything I drop is science. Everything I drop is news. I drop that new. You can dislike, but you can't disprove. Bars. You can get mad at it. The facts. You can say, oh, this dude, he's talking shit. You could dislike it. Listen, I said I drop facts. I drop news. I drop science. I drop news. You can dislike, but you can't disprove. You can't disprove what I'm saying. You can't come up with a logic more sound than what I'm saying. How was Crawford ever going to, you can say, oh, he blasted out Kell Brook. True. But Kell Brook hadn't even made that welterweight in 3 years. These are the facts. It's not my opinion. So you can say he got him out of there quicker than Golovkin, but you have to acknowledge the facts. The fact is Golovkin already did that and Errol Spence already did that. And then 3 years later, it was a shot in the dark how Kell Brook would even look. And in between that, he's had inactivity and a shit performance with Michael Zarafa. That's the point. Wow. Mayweather said he fighting Logan Paul. What the hell? Breaking news. Shout to boy Icy. Give Icy a hand. This is what Mayweather just posted. This man said he having an exhibition with Logan Paul. Wow. Listen, I'm not going to stop because I don't really care about that. That's just weird. I mean, whatever. I'm going to keep cooking on this because this is exhibition is cool, but I got to talk about this because this is like real boxing shit. That's just some entertainment shit. He said that's on his birthday. Happy birthday, Icy. Once again, I don't hear nobody answering my question. Y'all scared or something? Why y'all so scared? Why y'all so scared of the facts? I'm asking you a direct question. How would Crawford ever get more credit for the likes of Mean Machine? Look, okay. Listen to what I'm saying and stop being scary. Answer the question. How, if I look at Errol Spence's last 3 fights and I look at Crawford's last 3 fights, tell me how I can give, as a reasonable, neutral boxing media, boxing fan, the same echelon of credit. Crawford's last 3, Amir Khan, Mean Machine, and Kell Brook. Errol Spence's last 3, Danny Garcia, Shawn Porter, and undefeated Mikey Garcia. Tell me how I can give. That's all I want to know. If you can't answer that, zip it. Zippity doo dah. Zippy Longstock. Zip it. I don't care about emotion. I don't care about who you support. I don't care if you think Crawford wins versus Errol. I don't care if you think Errol beats Crawford. I don't care about that. I'm asking a simple, direct boxing question. How can we give more credit when one person is doing the heavier lifting? And then people keep stressing the Crawford angle, but Crawford himself is saying, I refuse to concede. I refuse to concede as the B side. So if that's the case, he also said, I don't care about the fight because I ain't getting 60-40, even though it's a percentage. And if the fight's as great as y'all say is going to do numbers wise, you're still getting 40% of the bag. But Crawford himself took himself out of the equation. So that's why I don't really care about the Crawford Spence fight, because there's an inherent hurdle that would have to be hurdled, an inherent obstacle that has to be hurdled for them to fight. And Bud is not being realistic from my view. Great fighter, old school throwback fighter, but you're not doing the heavy lifting. And if you disagree, you can dislike, but you can't disprove. I look at Amir Khan. He's a name, but we know what Khan kryptonite is. Mean Machine, he was coming off a Ray Robinson performance where he really should have lost. At best, it was what the judges said, a draw. So his fight right before Terrence Crawford was a draw with Ray Robinson, who beat Crawford in the amateurs, he says. Amir Khan's fight right before he fought Terrence Crawford was Samuel Vargas. He didn't look good. He was getting hurt and dropped in that fight. Errol Spence fought Samuel Vargas before Amir Khan, and so did Danny, the 2 guys that fought yesterday, and they both knocked him out before Amir Khan, who later fought him after getting decimated by Canelo. And Amir Khan, out of those 3 fighters, struggled with Samuel Vargas. Even Virgil Ortiz got Amir Khan's leftovers, if you want to say that, and Danny and Errol's leftovers, and Golden Boy was comfortable putting Samuel Vargas in with Virgil Ortiz, and he chopped the man up. So out of 4 welterweights that we know, Amir Khan did the worst out of all of them. So that shows you where Khan was at that point in his career. Errol knocked him out. Danny knocked him out. Those two just fought yesterday, and Errol dominated. And Virgil Ortiz, who's young, knocked him out. Amir Khan had the biggest struggle with him after being knocked out by Danny, Bradis Prescott, and Canelo. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? This is all facts. Jeffrey Brooks, the same question could be asked why Crawford was named number one pound for pound when his resume was so unimpressive. I don't even want to get into that because I rated Crawford number one pound for pound because he was moving up in weight, and I look at pound for pound as skill. Crawford is showing separation as well, so it pay-per-view number one is all subjective. You know, Canelo has a better resume than a lot of dudes, but he's not showing as much separation as Crawford. But then you can argue Canelo has a better names on his resume than Crawford, so maybe that's why the separation becomes harder. So, you know, it's all subjective. But that don't have nothing to do with what I'm talking about. Crawford refuses to concede as the B side. But we already talked about Floyd. I'm not really tripping off that. I'll talk about that later. Let's keep it going. Let the good times. I seen Floyd's post, Victor. I don't really care about that right now. Icy already broke the news. Let's keep it going. Let's get the likes up too. Let me get a sip. Jay Barnes nailed it. Terrence Crawford's pride is in his way. He knows he doesn't deserve 50-50. I personally think he doesn't want the fight. He definitely has to know that, bro. Here's another issue. Bud Crawford, the great fighter. I'm never going to take that away from Bud. He is a great fighter. That's why I covered his career and his fights. But I'm still realistic to the business. Right? Check this out. Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford is Errol Spence and Danny Garcia is a premium boxing event. The way we can indicate this is we'll see what the numbers do when it comes back. But the presence, the overall feeling boxing has that Errol was coming back. Devin Haney was there. Regis Prograis posted he was there. Jermell and Jamal Charlo flew out there. Right? Gervonta Davis flew out there. Who's who of boxing went to Errol Spence versus Danny Garcia yesterday. Shakur Stevenson posted he was watching. Clarissa Shields and Andre Ward posted that they were watching and watched the fight. Shawn Porter was there working, right? The who's who of boxing was there. When Terrence Crawford fought Kell Brook, the only people that went there was Shakur Stevenson, who's Terrence Crawford's little bro, and, you know, that's probably like a mentor for him, and people who worked ESPN and Crawford's family. That's not a premium event. You had close family and friends. When I used to work at Sears, they had this thing called Friends and Family Night. If you weren't friends or family to a Sears employee, then you couldn't go. Errol Spence just put on a premium boxing event that had, like, Andre Ward works for ESPN, but he watched the fight if you go to his Twitter. You see what I'm saying? Demetrius Andrade signed at DAZN, and he said, great fight by Danny Garcia and Errol Spence. Congrats. Do you get what I'm saying? That's a premium event because everybody is tapped in to how it was going to play out. But we didn't see that same presence for Terrence Crawford and Kell Brook because people knew Kell Brook was going to get dogged. And it was in the bubble, so there was no crowds, etc. So there's no way in my view that Terrence Crawford can be listed as the A side. Crawford himself and his family and his probably a couple entourage went to Errol's fight. Why would Errol said in the post-fight press conference when he was asked a question about Crawford, he said, I don't even see why he came. Well, I wouldn't go to his fights. Berto was talking. Errol's putting on big boxing, big fish TV. Yellow Beezy, rappers, people, what's the name? Lil Keith. Everybody's watching. We didn't see this turnout and influence for Crawford versus Brook. Real boxing fans watched it. I watched it. But what I'm saying is there's a difference. Dapper Douglas, appreciate you. Let's get the likes up. There's a difference. And if you guys try to pretend that you can't see it, then I don't know what to tell you. Then you probably faking. You probably faking if you can't see the points that I'm making. You ain't Jamaican, you're Jafaking. You're Jafaking, just faking bars. I said you ain't Jamaican, you're Jafaking, just faking bars. So again, if Terrence Crawford is not going to be realistic, then I guess it's a stalemate. The other thing is Terrence Crawford is not aligned with the side that has the play. They don't have the leverage. So if they continue to act like they have the leverage, then we probably won't get the fight. If Bud doesn't sign the PBC or concede or something of this effect, then we probably won't get the fight. Crawford was acting like he was on his phone. He was like looking at his phone and shit when they showed him on the screen. And I seen Crawford fans, they were like, oh, PBC won't acknowledge Crawford. They acknowledged him. They acknowledged him on the screen and talked about him. But Crawford, his inner circle, in my opinion, their recent statements have seemed diluted from and devoid of realism. You're not a PBC fighter at this moment. It is not PBC's job to promote your product. Even if they listen, bro, nobody in business is in business for charity. And I know what I'm saying sounds harsh. You're like, how can you say this? This is supposed to be about boxing. Shut the fuck up, please. Because I'm breaking down the business, and any business works like this. I worked years at Lowe's. Years, I got humble beginnings. I worked my whole life before I started doing this. I worked years at Lowe's. Our goal is to convert customers that would go to Home Depot, which was our direct competition, and get them to come shop with us. Some people will come in, I had a bad experience at Home Depot. So our goal was to give them outstanding customer service and convert them and make them want to come shop with Lowe's. We didn't give a fuck what Home Depot did and didn't do and shit. Like, we just trying to build customers for life in those relationships. It is nobody's business to help your business. And the sooner you guys realize that in boxing or any business, the better off you'll be. So I seen Crawford fans, they're like, oh, PBC, they're not going to say nothing about Crawford. And who cares? It's not their job to promote a fighter that's not. They're doing a whole production and a whole telecast if they got time to acknowledge Crawford, which they did do. But even if they didn't, oh well. You know what I'm saying? It's not their job to promote Crawford, and you're not even an in-house fighter. How is that PBC? That's any business. So if I go to McDonald's, they're going to be talking about the brand new Whopper. That's what you think? If McDonald's has customers in their building, and then the CEO of Burger King or SVP with Burger King walk in the lobby, they can be like, oh, hey, we got a special guest, Burger King, in the lobby, y'all. McDonald's is trying to reach their quota, 1 million burgers a day or whatever the fuck they sell. You guys don't understand business. Simple business. This is like D got game. D got blocked too. Block him. He said not true. ESPN would. What's not true? You obviously struggle with comprehension. He said it's not true. What I'm saying is not true. I don't care if ESPN would. I never said ESPN would or wouldn't. What I did say, listen, you guys got to understand and let it seep in. Get all in your cerebellum, in your medulla oblongata, right? You got to let this seep in. I never said ESPN would or wouldn't acknowledge a PBC fighter. Never said that. I said it's not any other business's obligation to do so. That's what I said. I don't care if ESPN does or doesn't show a PBC fighter. That's their business. But what I'm saying is that you don't have, as a business, you don't have to. That's like, okay, my YouTube channel. It could be another channel in the comment section. I'm running the show. I don't care who's in the comment section. If I know him personally or get to him, I get to him. If not, I got to keep my show rolling. What don't y'all get? It is not nobody's obligation to help your brand in any way in business. No matter how harsh that may seem to you, it is not. It's not my job to make content for the next YouTube channel or to even acknowledge the next YouTube channel. I got people who are clicking to hear my thoughts. If somebody's in the chat and like trying to be seen and all that, I got a show to run. Some of y'all way off. Boss Red, if Spence fights Pacquiao and win, Crawford doesn't fight Porter, it's a 70-30 fight or a flat fee, or it doesn't happen at all. Yeah, if Spence gets Pacquiao first, it's really bad for Crawford. Bro, the concepts I'm bringing up are pretty easy to understand. You could do whatever you want. It's nobody's job to make another employee happy. It's that simple. New media bars, something they got to deal with. You giving out grown man life lessons. Shout out to my boy Daniel Mason. And old media fake as shit. I'll tell you why. When a black advisor, Al Heyman, left HBO, pulled all his fighters, HBO did everything to either clout chase and talk bad about Al Heyman or not acknowledge him at all. They did the same thing. And all these old media writers and personalities or whatever didn't say anything about HBO boxing. Everybody loves HBO boxing. But if you do the history, they didn't go out of their way to acknowledge the other side of the street. They weren't like when Keith Thurman was cooking and knocking people out. If after he left the network or Broner, HBO was worried about their own business. They was talking about David Lemieux and Curtis Stevens and Kovalev and whoever else they had, Andre Ward. They wasn't going out their way to say, man, that Badu Jack James DeGale shit was a good ass fight. They didn't do that. So I don't understand why PBC got to show the most, be the most charitable. I don't get it. They got to show like they did show Crawford. That's what I'm saying. They showed him, but even if they didn't show him, oh well, nobody told you to go. If you go and they show you, like, okay, I like the San Francisco 49ers and the San Francisco Giants, right? I'm from the Bay. I don't buy a ticket to the San Francisco 49ers game to be shown on the Jumbotron. You see what I'm saying? If they show me, they show me. But I'm not going to go thinking they have an obligation. I'm boxing ego, motherfucker. I'm from the Bay. I'm going to support the game. But again, you have this toxic energy of people saying like, oh, Terrence Crawford, you know, why won't PBC show him on the screen? They don't have to. Why do they have to do that? Why does PBC have to show anybody? If they want to, they will, but they have a show to run. They're like, okay, we got to get Kate Abdo and Shawn Porter segment. This is going to run 2 minutes. We got to have the on-screen graphics. They worried about their show. Crawford is not signed to him. Now, let's continue to cook. I told you I'm going to catch a body. It's okay. Yo, it's about to go down.
Body, you know what I mean? Everybody always coming at me, coming at my throat. They say, you know, I ain't fought nobody at the 147-pound division. Yeah.
Yo, how bad is the echo? How bad was that echo? How bad is the echo?
Body, you know what I mean?
What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing.
Coming at my throat.
How bad is the echo? All right. It's not bad, so I'm not going to keep eliminating my voice. Listen, this is Crawford. We're going to talk about another thing that is not helpful to his brand. Let's get to 1,000 likes. Listen, I told you I prepared something special for y'all. Shout out to my man Renee from Mexico. Listen, I prepared for this. Prove me wrong after this. I need to see y'all prove me wrong after this. Let's go.
They say, I ain't fought nobody at the 147-pound division. Yeah. And I just be laughing, you know what I mean? Because everybody, the top welterweights in the divisions, you know what I mean, when they say they is. Who y'all got this weekend, Danny or Errol? My take, it's going to be a good fight. You got two talented fighters fighting each other.
So this was before the Errol Spence, Danny Garcia. He said, my take, you got two talented fighters fighting each other. But then listen to the diss.
Who y'all got this weekend, Danny or Errol? My take, it's going to be a good fight. You got two talented fighters fighting each other. But let's all be real for one moment. And everybody talking about they always, they real and they know boxing. Well, let's be real. If you know boxing, why should we consider Danny Garcia a top welterweight in the division? Can somebody tell me that?
You just said this week's fight, Errol and Danny, is a great fight with two talented fighters. And then seconds later, that part was unedited. You said, why should we consider Danny Garcia a top fighter? And then after that, you yourself buy a ticket, because I know you don't live in Texas, buy a ticket to go see the fight. If this is not all over the place, I don't know what to tell you. You just said, open with Errol, who y'all got this week, Errol Spence, Danny Garcia is a great fight. Two talented fighters. This is what you said. Seconds later, you questioned Danny's resume. Why should Danny be considered a top guy? But then after this video, you actually flew to Dallas or drove or whatever and went to the fight. SO. Shout out to my man. $15 cash out. Shmoney gang. Bud fans, why did Top Rank send a lowball offer to Danny Garcia right after he lost versus Shawn Porter for the WBC belt? Why didn't Bud try to unify with Porter, but Kell Brook was worth his time? LOL. See? The storyline is breaking up from Crawford. I promise you. You said Errol Spence is a 50-50 fight in this live stream. You said it's a great fight with two talented guys. Right? Then you said, let's check this out. If you know about boxing, why is Danny Garcia a top guy? And after that, after you put this out, you flew to Dallas, or Arlington technically, to go to AT&T Stadium to watch these guys that you will see this man said weren't top guys and they only had one good win. Looking shaky, bro. I'm only here for the truth.
Fighting each other. But let's all be real for one moment. And everybody talking about they always, they real and they know boxing. Well, let's be real. If you know boxing, why should we consider Danny Garcia a top welterweight in the division? Can somebody tell me that?
Why did you go to the fight then?
And that's my boy, you know what I mean? I ain't hating on him or nothing. I just want to hear, from the people. I just want to see what people will allude to. Can anybody tell me why Danny Garcia is the top welterweight in the division?
Why'd you go to the fight with Danny Garcia and Errol Spence then?
Nobody yet. Okay. I ain't mad at Danny. Danny my boy, man. I'm cool with Danny. I came up with Danny. I'm just speaking facts now. You know what I mean?
You're speaking facts, but why'd you go to the fight
Speaking
then?
facts.
That's what Errol said, and that's what my question
Because
is.
everybody, you know, always slamming my record, coming at my throat, saying this and that. So I got to give it back sometimes. You know what I mean? Let's be real. Danny ain't beat nobody in the welterweight division.
Who did Mean Machine beat in the welterweight division? Name somebody elite. Danny lost to, he's 0-3 or whatever, to elite names. Amir Khan ain't never fought those names. He fought Danny and got stretched at 140 and never rematched him. Amir Khan, who you fought on pay-per-view, his best win is Devin Alexander, who Shawn Porter beat. So what don't you, bro, what don't you guys understand? Terrence Crawford says, I'm not hating, but we're breaking down what you're saying. Amir Khan got knocked out by Danny Garcia at 140. This is a fact. They never rematched it. That's as it sits. They fought one time, and Danny knocked Khan out. You fought Khan on pay-per-view after Danny and Canelo had knocked him out, and Bradis Prescott. Strike one. Khan's bet. You said, who have Danny fought? Okay, so he fought names like even Paulie Malignaggi, Guerrero, and Granados, but you throw that out and say, okay, he lost to Errol now. He hadn't lost at the time of recording this video. So at the time of recording this video, he lost to Shawn Porter, close, and Keith Thurman. But Shawn Porter beat Devin Alexander for a title, and Amir Khan later fought him, and Amir Khan's best win at welterweight is probably Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter also it's all connected. Shawn Porter also beat Andre Berto by stoppage. Andre Berto has a win over Collazo. That's Khan's other good welterweight win. So you fought Amir Khan on pay-per-view, and Shawn beat Berto, who beat Collazo. Shawn beat Danny Garcia close and fought and gave Errol a tough fight. And Amir Khan fought Danny and lost. Shawn fought Danny and won. So you see these guys are all connected. So Crawford's making this harder to understand why guys like Shawn Porter and Danny are, in the fans' mind, getting better credit. Because these guys have all, from 140 to 47, kind of fought each other, minus Crawford. And these are the breakdowns. Shawn beat Berto, who beat Collazo. Amir Khan's best win is either Collazo at welterweight or Devin Alexander. Shawn beat both. Shawn beat the guy that beat the guy. Shawn beat Berto, who beat Collazo, and then Shawn actually fought Devin Alexander and beat him. You see what I'm saying? Block Randall Taylor. I don't answer to you. And you're saying, who is Danny fought? Like, your whole argument stems on Danny is 0-2, 0-3, but he's fighting the best. If Amir Khan fought Keith Thurman, he'll get splattered. Danny Garcia made it 12 rounds. I don't think Amir Khan at the point where Danny fought Keith Thurman would have made it 12 rounds. But we never got to fight, so it's all speculation.
He beat Paulie, Robert Guerrero, and everybody beat them, if you ask me.
He said he beat Robert Guerrero. Everybody beat them. But everybody didn't beat Khan. Canelo beat him. Bradis Prescott beat him. Danny beat him. Everybody didn't beat Kell Brook. Triple G, you know. He arguably lost to Carson. Errol Spence beat him. I mean, what is going on?
So if Errol beats Danny, I'm saying it's gonna be a walk in the park. Danny can fight his ass off.
He said if Errol beats Danny Garcia, so you're questioning his resume, but you said if Errol can even beat him, right? And I'm not saying it's a walk in the park. I will run it back so you guys can hear it. You guys got to pay attention. This is before the Errol Spence fight. Listen.
His ass off. That's why I consider it.
Listen.
If Errol beats Danny, I'm saying it's gonna be a walk in the park.
So before the fight, you said it was a 50-50 fight, Errol Spence, and if he beats Danny, and you're not saying it's going to be a walk in the park because Danny can fight his ass off. Errol just made it a walk in the park. You are constantly losing leverage. You just said before Errol Spence, Danny Garcia, if Errol Spence can even beat him coming off the accident, if he can beat him, because Danny can fight his ass off and it's a dangerous fight. Well, guess what? Errol Spence, now we're revisiting it. He did fight Danny and he did beat him. So it's no longer an if because the fight has since happened. So you said it, you in your mind, like, bro, this is why the most dangerous thing is a camera and a microphone. Before Errol Spence, Danny Garcia fight, you literally told the world that it was a 50-50 fight. But Errol Spence went out there and dog walked Danny and beat him convincingly. Do you guys get the point that I'm making? So Crawford is on record saying it was a good fight. He's on record saying that the fight was 50-50. So now the reason I'm revisiting this is because now you can't take your words back. You said this stuff. So you agreed that now in essence, you basically agreed that now Errol Spence deserves credit because a fight you said if he can even beat Danny, because Danny's not a walk in the park, he made it a walk in the park. So that means you have nothing you can say to take away credit from Errol Spence because you, before the fight, said it was a 50-50 fight. That's why I said the most dangerous thing is a camera and a microphone. Do you guys get what I'm making? So that's why I'm revisiting it. You've already told the whole world. Let's get the likes up. Come on, y'all. Let's get the likes up. You've told the world before the fight that it's a 50-50 fight and Danny could fight his ass off. Even though you somehow have this passive aggressive thing going on where you're trying to shit on Danny's resume and saying he lost all his biggest fights. So whatever. But you've at least said through your own words. You guys get that, right? Hold on. Listen.
So if Errol beats Danny, if I'm saying it's gonna be a walk in the park, Danny can fight his ass off. That's why I consider him one of the top welterweights in the division. Not taking away his two close decision losses that he have. You know, I got him, up there, but at the same time.
So why would you question Danny's resume and bring up this question and point as if Danny's not a top guy, but then admit that he is a top guy? It sounds bipolar, bro.
If we going by what the media say, he's not a top welterweight.
Now you go back and say Danny's not a top welterweight. But let's skip all that and repeat this.
Ask me. So I got to always slamming my record. Coming. He beat Paulie. Robert Guerrero. And everybody beat them.
So he's on both sides of the fence. He's saying Danny's resume at the highest level, he ain't beating the guys, but then he's saying Danny's the top guy. Then he say Danny ain't beat nobody. This is crazy, bro. But then he's saying before the fight, if Errol can even beat him. I mean, what?
So if Errol beats Danny, if I'm saying it's gonna be a walk in the park, Danny can fight his ass off. That's what.
Okay, so before the fight, you admitted, even though you try to slander Danny Garcia, if he can beat him. This is during the fight. Oh my gosh, it's over, bro. Look, this is him during the fight last night. Danny is tired. So you're admitting that Errol Spence was whooping his ass because you tweeted that Danny was tired. So bro, Bud has backed himself into a corner. You on your verified Twitter have admitted that Danny was in a 50-50 fight with Errol, and if Errol can beat him, if he can beat him, because Danny can fight his ass off, but this is what you tweeted during the fight. Danny is tired. Yeah, he was tired because he was getting his ass whooped, which we know. So then you have no choice but to give credit to Errol Spence. He's backed himself into a corner, y'all. Black Granite. Terrence is making himself look stupid every time he opens his mouth, shaking my head. My man, Dale McCree, shout out to you. Shout out to Black Granite. Keep killing them with the facts. You got them on the ropes. Hashtag Eagles Army. And this is all what he's saying, though. Bro, you said if Errol can beat him, it's a 50-50 fight with Danny, but then you're just trying to slander Danny's resume saying he can't beat the top guys. So it's like you're trying to play hot and cold. You're trying to play both ways. But then when Danny was getting whooped in the fight, you tweeted out that Errol was whooping him, said, oh, Danny's tired.
I consider him one of the top welterweights in the division. Not taking away his two close decision losses that he have. You know, I got him, you know, up there. But at the same time, if we going by what the media say, he's not a top welterweight. You know, he lost. He did his thing, but he lost. You know, given Terrence Crawford case, you know what I mean? You can say what you want. I won the fights that I had to win, you know, against the guys that I had to win against.
Bro, this is the weakest argument. He said, I won the fights that I had to win against the guys that I had to win against. Nobody's doubting that. Your record shows you're undefeated, so we know you're winning against the guys that you won, that you needed to win against. It's the quality of opposition that people have questions about. So it's just a bad take.
He did his thing, but he lost. You know, given Terrence Crawford case, you know what I mean? You can say what you want. I won the fights that I had to win, you know, against the guys that I had to win against. Errol Spence, you know what? He fought Kell Brook. He beat Kell Brook. You know, Shawn Porter ain't beat the top welterweight. Y'all claim.
Shawn Porter ain't beat a top welterweight. He beat Berto. That's the top guy. He beat Granados, who beat Amir Imam. He beat Danny. Like, what is he talking about? And some people even say he should have beat Keith Thurman and Errol. So it's like, where's this logic coming from? Who is y'all? Who is? He said Shawn Porter ain't beat no top person. You the only one that thinks that. So you want the fans to believe Mean Machine was a top guy, but Shawn Porter is not. Block 77 B Weston. You gonna be gone. Bro, there is no way you can convince the people that Mean Machine or Jeff Horn or whoever else was that dude, but Danny and Shawn Porter is trash. It's not going to work.
I won the fights that I had to win, you know, against the guys that I had to win against. Errol Spence, you know what? He fought Kell Brook. He beat Kell Brook. You know, Shawn Porter ain't beat the top welterweight. Y'all claim.
So if once again, my question to you guys that don't agree with me for whatever reason, if Shawn Porter and Danny and Errol haven't beat a top guy, then who, in the grand scheme of things, the fuck is Mean Machine? Who gave Bud a tough fight early? You will never win this battle because it's not logical. That's like me saying a Lamborghini or Ferrari is a slow car, but I got a bicycle. That doesn't make sense. You can't say, oh, that's not a fast car, but then you got a Gremlin or a Volkswagen Bug. So you want people to believe that a Lamborghini or Ferrari just isn't fast, but then you got some car that only goes to 100 miles an hour, 80 miles an hour, you know, a Datsun or something, you know, whatever. And you want us to believe that that car is actually indeed fast. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, bro. You cannot say a Lambo or a Ferrari is a slow ass car, but then you out here in the fuck it. What's a slow car? I don't know, bro. Name a slow car. I don't know. You out here in a motherfucking Ford Focus or something talking about how that's yeah. Bro, you trying to tell the world that a Lambo and a Ferrari is slow, but you out here in a Ford Focus, a Prius, a Pinto, trying to tell us that them is the fastest speedy car. Man, come on, bro. It's a bad take. Black Granite, Terrence should prove that Shawn is in the top welterweight and fight him. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Crawford case, you know what I mean? You can say what you want. I won the fights that I had to win, you know, against the guys that I had to win against. Errol Spence, you know what? He fought Kell Brook. He beat Kell Brook. You know, Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter ain't beat the top welterweight. Y'all claim. But in my eyes, Shawn Porter didn't fought all the welterweights there is to fight, but Terrence Crawford. Shawn Porter is another one that, you know, came up short in a lot of fights. Well, a few fights. But he made them close. You know, Thurman, he fought quite a few welterweights in the division.
Bro, this does not make... Bro, I'm done. You know it don't make sense. Bro, that's what Bud is doing, this passive-aggressive stuff. It's like me trying to roast somebody who's driving by in a car, and I'm walking, and I'm trying to roast them. Oh, look at this motherfucker. You don't got beat in this car. You don't have 15s, but you're walking. It's not going to make sense. You're walking on the side of the road, and you're roasting them or trying to roast them for their car. Bro, he said Shawn Porter ain't really fought nobody. Keith Thurman, he literally just said it. You listen, this is the week of Mayweather. I mean, whatever. Errol Spence, and Danny Garcia. This is the live he did. He just told you Keith Thurman fought he said he fought quite a few. If Keith Thurman only fought quite a few welterweights, then who have you fought? That's why it makes more sense to say less. Just say, I'll beat Keith's ass, and people will respect it. If you just said that, you know, that's a matter of opinion until y'all fight. But you can't over-scrutinize everybody else's resume and say Keith only fought a couple of people. Okay, if Keith fought Danny, Keith fought Pacquiao, and Keith fought Shawn Porter, and Keith fought Diego Corrales, who was a mandatory top guy at the time, who Tim Bradley, a top ranked fighter, later fought after Keith. Keith fought the undefeated Diego Chavez. Top Rank used Diego Chavez for the Brandon Rios fight, and Brandon Rios was really losing for real before the DQ. See, you can't do this to people who know boxing. Keith Thurman deserves full credit for fighting undefeated Diego Chavez, who is a great fighter. If how do we give Tim Bradley credit for having Keith Thurman stop Diego Chavez? Tim Bradley's eye looked like shit when he fought Diego Chavez, and it was close. Brandon Rios, another top-ranked fighter at that time, fought Diego Chavez, and he was losing. Keith Thurman X'd the boy out. The fight was kind of tough, and X'd him out. My man Ricky Williams said, and Luis Collazo. That's what I'm saying. He beat Luis Collazo, too. Top Rank just used Luis Collazo recently. So you can't scrutinize all these people's resume. Oh, Keith only fought a couple guys. Then who have you fought?
There's another one that, you know, came up short in a lot of fights. Well, a few fights. But he made them close. You know, Thurman, he fought quite a few welterweights in the division. But when we talking, you know, the number one guy in the division, you know, we got to be talking about Terrence Crawford, man. Moving up.
Bro, how can you be the number one if you critiquing everyone's resume and they all fought more people? You can't make that make sense. How are you the number one guy if you haven't fought the other contemporaries? He said Keith Thurman, listen, you know this doesn't make sense. Oh yeah, and Jose, shout out to M. Kennedy. Bro, the comment section is cooking. He says Keith Thurman also has a win over Josecito Lopez, who we just seen retire John Molina and Chia Santana. So he's clearly has more to give the boxing game. And Keith Thurman dropped him, was in a tough fight, almost got stopped, but kept it together. And lost to a Hall of Famer, Pacquiao, via split decision. And Crawford's team came out and said, oh, we don't want to fight Keith. He ain't got no belt. Mean Machine don't have no belt then, if that's what we're doing. It doesn't make sense. How can you say I ain't fought these guys, but I'm the number one guy? And you're talking about them and going to their fights and shit. Man, what?
In a lot of fights. Well, a few fights. But he made them close. You know, Thurman, he fought quite a few welterweights in the division. But when we talking, you know, the number one guy in the division. You know, we gotta be talking about Terrence Crawford, man. Moving up, doing my thing.
See, Icy know his shit. That's another great add-on. Chia Santana fought at a higher weight division against Jarrett Hurd, who's big and a former champion, coming off a J-Rock loss. And Jarrett Hurd didn't do what Jose Cito and my boy Kareem Mayfield did to Chia Santana. So Chia Santana is obviously durable because he fought attrition guy like Swift Jarrett Hurd, who's known to win the battle of attrition. And Santana didn't look like that, but Jose Cito looked great.
Why would Spence about to fight Saturday?
Listen.
I mean, Spence gonna
This
fight.
the good part.
That don't even make sense.
This the good part. Listen.
See, that's what I be talking about. That's what I be talking about.
This is the good part. Listen.
I want that fight though. That's one fight that I really want. Spence and Pacquiao. Them the two fights that I really want. That I really be looking forward to in the near future.
Watch.
I really want Spence just to show and shut everybody up.
You hear that?
And see what.
Listen.
Spence and Pacquiao.
Listen.
Them the two fights that I really want. That I really be looking forward to.
Listen.
In the near future. I really want Spence just to show and shut everybody up and see what they're gonna say after that. Because I know it's gonna be a lot of excuses and bandwagon shipping. It's gonna be wild. You know what I mean? Like I didn't accomplish way more than he accomplished in his little career. You know what I mean? So
little career.
I don't care. I really like I told people, I really don't care if that fight happened or not, no more. I used to be all up on that fight, you know what I mean? But the way things have been going these last couple of years, it just rubbed off on me. I don't care about it no more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If we fight, we fight. If we don't, we don't. I'm not the one that is the reason why it didn't happen. And I'm not the one that they say, oh, well, you need Spence. Why would I need Spence? Why would I need Spence? A lot of people say I need Spence. I don't need Spence. The fans want Spence.
But I haven't heard that one that you need him.
What? So keep in mind, for clarity's sake, and I could put this in context, he did this interview probably 2 weeks before the other interview where it's just him by himself. Bro, the man is all over the place. He just said after this interview where he said, I don't need Spence. I don't want Spence anymore. I don't even care about that fight. After that, he came back and said, oh, Spence, that's the fight I really want. I got to get that Spence or Pacquiao. Bro, this hot cold shit is not a good look, bro. I'm just keeping it real. It's not a good look. You literally that's why I had to do it like this. That's why I had to show y'all like this. Get the likes up, 1,000 likes. Let's go. That's why I had to do it like this and show y'all. You can't get mad at me, but especially if Bud ain't gonna get mad at Bob Arum, don't get mad at me then too. I'm just showing you what you said. Like, bro, what you say can and will be used against you. He literally just told you, oh, I want Spence. That's what I want. And then a week or two before that, he said, I don't need Spence. I don't want Spence. This hot cold stuff is a bad look. Listen.
That's one fight that I really want. Makes sense.
Listen.
See? That's what I be talking about. That's what I be talking about.
We'll do it again.
I want that fight though.
What?
That's one fight that I really want. Spence and Pacquiao.
What?
Them the two fights that I really want. That I really be looking forward to.
That I'm looking forward
to. I really want Spence just to show and shut everybody. I don't care. I really like I told people, I really don't care if that fight happened or not, no more. I used to be all up on that fight, you know what I mean? But the way things have been going these last couple of years, it just rubbed off on me. Like, I don't care about it no more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If we fight, we fight. If we don't, we don't. I'm not the one that is the reason why it didn't happen. And I'm not the one that they say, oh, well, you need Spence. Why would I need Spence? Why would I need Spence? A lot of people say I need Spence. I don't need Spence. The fans want Spence.
But I haven't heard that one that you need him. I mean, I just think that's a great fight for both of y'all.
That's all
I
I
haven't.
That's all I hear. A lot of people
What you say?
be like,
For
he
real?
needs Spence. A lot of people be like, he needs Spence. I don't need Spence. You know what I mean? What have Spence accomplished in his career that I haven't, or more?
So he said, what has Spence accomplished that I haven't, but you went to his fight last night? Bro, you can't. That's why I told you can't look at boxing from an emotional palette. He said, I don't need Spence. I do want to fight. I don't want to fight. What has Spence done? But then I'm going to his fight. That's why Spence said what he said. Why you even care about me? You said you don't need me. I don't listen, I don't play the size game. I'm cool with all fighters. You know, I don't play the size game. The only side I'm on is the side of the truth. You keep saying hot and cold stuff. You know, I want him. I don't want him. Man, I don't need Spence. I love the Spence fight. Fuck him. Like, it's a bad look.
A lot of people.
What you say?
People be like,
For
he
real?
needs Spence. A lot of people be like, he needs Spence. I don't need Spence. You know what I mean? What have Spence accomplished in his career that I haven't, or more? What have he accomplished? You know what I mean? Like, that's why I'm considered the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world.
So he said that's why I'm considered #1. Bro, he let Top Rank or the ESPN writers gas him up or whatever. He says, keep in mind, this was before the other one. He said, I don't need Spence. What I need Spence for? What has he accomplished in his little career? That's what he said. But then after that, you say, I want him. What do you get from beating Spence if he ain't done shit in his little career? Bro, these are bad takes. These are bad takes. Look.
Like, I didn't accomplish way more than he accomplished in his little career.
Okay, so you accomplished more in your mind than he did, but you still went to his fight yesterday. You accomplished more than he did in his little career, but then you told everyone
it's going to be excuses and bandwagon shit. And bandwagon just to show, be looking forward to in the near future. Really won't. I want that fight though. That's one fight that I really want. Spence and Pacquiao. Them the two fights that I really want, that I really be looking forward to in the near future. I really want Spence just to show and shut everybody up and see what they're gonna say after that. Cause I know it's gonna be a lot of excuses and bandwagon shifting. It's gonna be wild. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't accomplish way more than he accomplished in his little career. You know what I mean? So
Little career.
I don't care. I really like I told people, I really don't care if that fight happened or not no more.
Mm.
I used to be all up on that fight. You know what I mean? But the way things have been going these last couple of years, it just rubbed off on me. I don't care about it no more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If we fight, we fight. If we don't, we don't. I'm not the one that is the reason why it didn't happen. And I'm not the one that they say, oh, well, you need Spence. Why would I need Spence? Why would I need Spence? A lot of people say I need Spence. I don't need Spence. The fans want Spence.
But I haven't heard that one that you need him. I mean, I just think that's a great fight for both of y'all.
That's all
I haven't.
That's all I hear. A lot of people.
What you say?
People be like,
For
he
real?
needs Spence. A lot of people be like, he needs Spence. I don't need Spence. You know what I mean? What have Spence accomplished in his career that I haven't, or more? What have he accomplished? You know what I mean? Like, That's why I'm considered the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world, because all of my accolades and my numbers speak for itself. I already said I want Spence.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Bro, this sounds like schizophrenia. I'm just telling you how the outside it looks. Bro, he just said, I don't want Spence. I want Spence. Bro, it sounds too crazy. Somebody said Crawford is the type to tell you your yacht isn't that big from his kayak. Y'all tripping. Bro, this sounds schizophrenic. And that's why I have to show y'all like this. Bro, he's like, man, I don't need Spence. Man, I want Spence. Man, Spence could get it next. Oh, I can't wait for the Spence fight. Fuck Spence. What? Bro, I can't. I don't know, bro. Nah, Spence is a great fight for me. Man, Spence ain't did shit. What Spence did in his little ass career. I want him. Bro, this sounds like some Tourette shit. I don't know, bro. Yeah, Spence is a great fighter. Fuck this nigga. Corn dog. What? Corn dog? This shit crazy. I gave Rihanna an umbrella. Fuck Spence. Nah, Spence is a good fighter, though. I'm going to go to Spence fight. That's a good-ass fight. Danny. Fucking bitch. Like, what? Oh, shit. This motherfucker tripping. Bro, this motherfucker Two-Face from Batman and shit. Harvey Dent. Like, bro, you're tripping, bro. And his mans and people, don't get mad at me. Get mad at he's the one saying this. Don't get mad at me. Man, corn dog. I ain't never worked that hot dog on a stick. Dr. Seuss used to sell me DVDs. What? This motherfucker, he's just saying whatever. Somebody said Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Dr. Seuss used to sell you some DVD. Like, when I was 6, I started Beetlejuice. Fuck shit. Tyra Banks, bad boys for life. Like, you just blurting out whatever. That's why I say everyone can't do what I do on this boxing shit. Get on this mic because shit. Eesh. Do. Bro, it's like it sounded crazy, bro. You just out there. Man, I don't want to spit. Get at me, dog. What these bitches want from it? Like, what? Like, what's happening? Bro, he just saying every different. I'm slipping. I'm falling. I got to get up. Hey, yo, I'm slipping. I'm falling. I've been through mad different phases, like mazes, to find my way. Floyd versus Logan Paul on Nickelodeon.
That fight not gonna happen because he already talking to 60-40 deal.
Bro, it just sounds like this is all the same person. I don't want Spence. I want him. Man, I ain't never fighting Spence 60-40. Hell nah. Bring him to me. Okay, bro.
People be like, he needs Spence. A lot of people be like, he needs Spence. I don't need Spence. You know what I mean?
I need him. I don't.
Accomplished in his career that I haven't, or more. What have he accomplished? You know what I mean? Like, that's why I'm considered the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world, because all of my accolades and my numbers speak for itself. I already said I want Spence.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But that fight not gonna happen because he already talking to 60-40 deal. And if it ain't 60-40 in my favor, then that fight is not gonna happen. Period.
Okay.
Errol, great performance. I know you already talked about getting back to the ranch, very understandable. But what did you think of Terrence showing up ringside? Do you think that helps build some buzz to make it a big fight?
No. I mean, he gotta live up to his words. If he say he's not worried about me, then I don't know why he doing what he was doing here. I probably wouldn't go to none of his fights. So I'm not worried about Terrence Crawford. Like I said, I'm going to enjoy my time with my kids and chill out and just reflect on this year and a half that, I came back and, we're going to move on in the summertime and see who I fight. So we'll see. I got to talk to my man.
Why would I need Spence? A lot of people say I need Spence. I don't need Spence.
Pacquiao. Pacquiao. Spence and Pacquiao. Them the two fights that I really want. It's gonna be a lot that I really be looking forward to in the near future. I really want Spence.
Just rubbed off on me. Right? You know what I mean? But the way things have, like I told people, I really don't care if that fight happened or not, no more. I used to be all up on that fight. You know what I mean? But the way things have been going these last couple of years, it just rubbed off on me. I don't care about it no more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If we fight, we fight. If we don't, we don't. A lot of people say I need Spence. I don't need Spence. The fans want Spence.
But I haven't heard that one that you need him. I mean, I just think that's a great fight for both of y'all.
That's all
I haven't.
That's all I hear. A lot of what have Spence accomplished in his career that I haven't, or more? What have he accomplished? I didn't accomplish way more than he accomplished in his little career. You know what I mean? So
Build some buzz to make it a big fight.
No. I mean, he got to live up to his words. If he say he's not worried about me, then I don't know why he doing what he was doing here. I probably wouldn't go to none of his fights. So I'm not worried about Terrence Crawford. Like I said, I'm going to enjoy my time.
So there you have it, bro. Terrence Crawford is like ping pong. I know he played ping pong, but that's what he's doing with his. You see what I'm saying? That's what he's doing with his comments. I need him. I don't need him. I don't want him. I want him. Give him to me. I hate him. I don't need him. He ain't done nothing in his little career. What has he done more than me? But I'm going to go to his fight with Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia ain't fought no one, but I'm going to go to his fight. Errol Spence and Danny Garcia. I'm 60-40 lion's share, but I'm going to go to Crawford's fight. I mean, Spence's fight. Bro, what? You have no choice but to feel what I'm saying and understand why Spence is being more consistent. I don't care what side or where you from and all that stuff, who you like in the fight. Consistency is key. Spence is being consistent. In interviews, he keeps telling you, I don't know why he's mentioning me. He got to stick to his words. Like Joe Budden said, Velcro his tongue, hope dudes stick to his words. Joey, listen, like Joe Budden said, Velcro to his tongue, hope dudes stick to his words. Joey, Velcro his tongue, hope dudes stick to his words. Bars. That's what Errol's saying. The man got to stick to his words. He said he don't need me. Why are you at my fight? I don't care if you at my fight. Why are you here? I probably wouldn't go to none of his fights. So he's being consistent. Crawford is not. Game blouses.
My kids and chill out and just reflect on this year and a half that, I came back and, we're going to move on in the summertime and see who I fight. So we'll see. I got to talk to my manager, Al Heyman, and we'll go from there.
And as far as what you see moving forward for the future, obviously everyone's talking about Terrence Crawford. Is that a legitimate chance of happening, or do you guys feel like you're miles and miles apart?
I'm not thinking about that. I'm thinking about, seeing my kids tomorrow and chilling on my ranch and finally riding my horses after 10, 12 weeks and, just chilling out and eating some good food. So we'll see what holds in the future. But right now, just to enjoy myself. I had a long, year and a half, to come back and, work hard, train hard, and just was 120% focused. And I'm going to wind down for like a week or two till I get back on the ball.
But let's be real, man. Spence only really fought one guy, Kell Brook. And Kell Brook only fought one guy. You know what I mean? And that was Shawn Porter.
Kell Brook only fought one guy, but you fought him after Errol stopped him 3 years before you. I mean, it just don't make sense. He said, let's be real. Errol only fought one guy, and Kell Brook only fought one guy. So you decided to later fight Kell Brook after Spence beat him and Golovkin beat him.
Only fought one man.
Get back on the ball.
But let's be real, man. Spence only really fought one guy, Kell Brook. And Kell Brook only fought one guy. You know what I mean? And that was Shawn Porter. And Danny Garcia only fought two guys. Well, really one. I don't know, man. I'm different.
So Errol Spence only fought one guy, and Danny Garcia only fought one guy, but you went to Errol Spence, Danny Garcia fight. You're not going to make this look good, bro. There's no way. There's no way you're going to make this look good. Errol Spence, you claim, only fought one good guy, and Danny only fought one good guy, and Danny ain't a top welterweight, but yet and still, you went to their fight as a paying customer, unless, I don't know, maybe PBC comped the ticket. I'm not quite sure, but you had a couple people with you. So I don't know. I don't know the details if he paid or not or got a discount, but these aren't top guys. But there's Bud Crawford. I mean, you guys could get mad at me if you want, but I'm showing you. These are what he is saying. He said this stuff, not me. I didn't just look, bro. You're at his fight, but he's not a top guy. So I understand why Errol's saying, why are you even mentioning me, bro? Because it's a game. It's like he playing some game you won't win. Like Jay-Z said, you playing the game, you know you ain't gonna win. Quit playing them childish games with grown men. You playing the game, you know you ain't gonna win. Quit playing them childish games with grown men. On 2 spinners of chrome went. I got an apartment you could put your home in. Can I live? Bro, it doesn't make sense. Errol fought one good guy. Danny fought one guy. Boom. You go to his fight. You and your crew, clique or whatever, family. Errol and Danny only fought one good guy, but you felt the need to go there. You say Kell Brook only fought one good guy, but then you later fight Kell Brook after Errol stopped him 3 years later. These moves can't be, made to make sense.
Well, really one. I don't know, man. I'm different. Be real, man. Spence only really fought one guy, Kell Brook. And Kell Brook only fought one guy. You know what I mean? And that was Shawn Porter.
Bro, that in itself, see, that's what I'm saying. You can nitpick all this stuff. It's not going to make sense. He said Errol Spence only fought one good guy, Kell Brook. Kell Brook only fought one good guy, Shawn Porter. But Kell Brook and Errol Spence fought. So why did you not give credit to Kell Brook for at least fighting Errol Spence, even though he lost? You see what I'm saying? I'm going to say it again. They say I talk a little fast, so you listen real fast. I ain't got to slow down for you to catch up, bitch. Listen. He said Kell Brook only fought one good guy, Shawn Porter. Errol Spence only fought one good guy, Kell Brook. So how did you give Errol Spence credit for fighting Kell Brook? Right? But Errol Spence fought Shawn Porter too and defeated him too. And you didn't give him credit for that. Kell Brook got credit for fighting Shawn Porter, but Kell Brook also fought Errol Spence. And you didn't give Kell Brook credit for fighting Errol Spence, even though he lost. So that's not how a resume works. You still get credit for how the fight played out and that you stepped in with that high level of competition, even if you lose or have a draw. Once again, I'm going to say it one last time. How do you say Kell Brook only fought one guy, Shawn Porter, who Errol Spence fought Kell Brook and Shawn Porter? So why does Kell Brook not get credit for fighting Errol Spence, even in defeat? That's still part of his resume. And then you said Errol Spence only fought Kell Brook, one good guy, but he also fought Shawn Porter, and you didn't give him credit for that. And then since this recording, he just beat Danny Garcia and washed him. This is what happens when you listen to old media and casuals. They're going to have you on no man's land with points that don't make sense and have you just out there.
Wow.
But let's be real, man. Spence only really fought one guy, Kell Brook. And Kell Brook only fought one guy. You know what I mean? And that was Shawn Porter. And Danny Garcia only fought two guys. Well, really one. I don't know, man. I'm different. I just look at, you know what I mean, like, what have you done? Or what have they done that's so different than me? And they've been in this division longer than me.
Bro, these are horrible takes. What have all these guys done, but they're at least fighting who the public perceives to be upper echelon? Mean Machine, you can't, there's nothing you can say that makes me question Shawn Porter's pedigree when he's been in there with Broner, Keith, Errol, Berto, Granados, Joel Diaz twice, right? Eric Bonet, you know, Broner. I got to question Shawn Porter's pedigree. I got to question Danny's pedigree, even if he's 0-3 at welterweight with the champs. He still knocked out Granados. He still fought the top guys, Shawn Porter, Keith, and Errol now. And I got to question his pedigree, but not Mean Machine, who was fighting his best performance or best name on his resume was Ray Robinson, who really beat him, and the judges scored it a draw. Bro, I'm not cooking this man, Crawford. He cooking himself because he's saying this. This is what happens when you let your friends or old media or whoever gas you up with these talking points, and then you hit record, and then you just say it for the whole world to see, and then what you talk about in the gym is now like made public, and then we hear the talking points that you guys discuss behind the scenes, and you have no way to really justify what you're saying. That's what happened. I've seen this in boxing so many times. Like, people will say Mayweather's a bitch, Mayweather's a chicken weather, Mayweather's a horrible fighter. But then it's all cool saying that at a house party, you know, a bunch of racist people or people who hate Mayweather, they're going to say that at a house party in the confines of your own house or in a boxing gym. But if you get on wax and do an interview with me, Ellie Seckback, or whoever, and you say, oh, Floyd Mayweather's garbage, he ain't done nothing in his career, all these weird talking points that we know aren't to be the case, then guess what? You're going to get flamed in the comment section. It's that simple. You can say whatever you want emotionally. Floyd sucks. Floyd Mayweather's trash. You know, chicken weather. But then when you get before people who really love the sport of boxing, diehard fans and supporters of the sport, and boxing trainers and media, nobody's going to co-sign that. You see what I'm saying? And that's what Crawford, you know, his misstep is. Nobody's going to co-sign Shawn Porter ain't the truth, and he ain't fought everybody, and he's not a good quality fighter, but you think we're going to put Jeff Horn up there. We're going to put Mean Machine up there. Is Amir Khan at the point. It's not going to make sense, bro. And that's what happens. These dudes have conversations and you know, yes men or whatever, people gas them up, and then someone breaks down what you're saying and it don't make sense. Bad way to go out.
Let's be real, man. Spence only really fought one guy, Kell Brook. And Kell Brook only fought one guy. You know what I mean? And that was Shawn Porter. And Danny Garcia only fought 2 guys. Well, really one. I don't know, man. I'm different. I just look at, you know what I mean, like, what have you done? Or what have they done that's so different than me? And they've been in this division longer than me. They fought each other. Okay. So since they fought each other, that makes them, so if I beat Aegis, that makes him a top welterweight then. If I beat, but Jeff Horn was considered one of the biggest welterweights in the division. He never lost in the division. Tell me, then. Yeah. So everybody that I fought should be in the top 6, 7. I'm just throwing it out there because I guess if they fight each other, then all of them considered in the top, whatever, they top welterweights.
What? Bro, you know that it makes sense, bro. Bro, this man needs an intervention. That made no sense. Blah, 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 blah. I ain't hear a word you said. Hibbity hoobla. Is that a tank top or a new bra? Look, y'all, Crawford just got a fucking, like, listen, that didn't even make sense. He said if I fought Mean Machine and beat him, then he's the number 1 guy. Who the fuck said that? Where did you get this logic? If you fight Mean Machine and stop him, which you did, then he's a number 1 guy. It makes no fucking sense. Who the fuck said that? Bro, that and then he said, all the guys I fought, top 6, 7. Who the fuck said that? Second of all, you've inadvertently proven my point and showed that I'm the king of this boxing talk. Even if we lie and say all the guys you beat at welterweight are top 6 and 7, right? Even though that makes no sense because you have more than 6 and 7. That's 2 spots. You fought more than 2 times at welterweight. So that makes no fucking sense. So everybody, if you fought 5 times, he fought about 4 or 5 times at welterweight. And that's only 2 spots, number 6 and number 7. So there's no way 4 or 5 guys can all fit in a 6 and 7 spot, which means that we would have to rank some of those guys behind, because we know for sure, for fucking sure, that they're not top 5 guys. Right? We know that for damn sure. Not in the division with Errol, Spence, Keith Thurman, Manny Pacquiao, and Danny and Porter. We know that for damn sure. So there's no way you can cram 5 fighters that you fought all into the number 2 slots, 6 and 7, which would mean that these guys aren't all top 6 or 7 people, 1 through 7. Very easy concept to understand. This man needs a PR person, and he needs it quick. Look, he's trying to think of it as he's saying it. Bro, it's a bad take. And then you had a tough fight with Mean Machine and Benavidez. So it's like, where is he coming up with this logic? If I beat Mean Machine, he a top guy. What?
Shawn Porter.
After bashing Shawn Porter and Errol Spence and Danny's resume.
And Danny Garcia only fought 2 guys. Well, really one. I don't know, man. I'm different. I just look at, you know what I mean, like, what have you done? Or what have they done that's so different than me? And they've been in this division.
So you're questioning all the top guys, but then you're bigging up Aegis or whatever. Aegis Snuffleupagus.
Longer than me. They fought each other. Okay. So since they fought each other, that makes them, so if I beat Aegis, that makes him a top welterweight then. If I beat, but Jeff Horn was considered one of the biggest welterweights in the division. He never lost in the division. Tell me, then. Yeah. So everybody that I fought should be in the top 6, 7. I'm just throwing it out there because I guess if they fight each other, then all of them considered in the top, whatever, they top welterweights because they get to fight each other.
Bro, this logic makes no sense. First of all, that like T.I. said on the Beef DVD. See, the stuff I said about Lil Flip, that was real. He put my head on the Ethiopian body. Now that was fake. That was make believe. Bro, I gotta talk to y'all like T.I. Hey, say Jet, listen. Terrence Bud Crawford, he's a phenomenal fighter. But the shit he just said and had the audacity to articulate. Listen. The shit he just said and had the audacity to articulate, he need to fix it expeditiously. Cause that shit right there, zone 1, zone 2, zone 3, what it is, pimp, that shit was make believe. Like, you ever seen a Disney movie? That shit wasn't real. That was DreamWorks Pixar, if you will. That shit was make believe. You just said if I fight and beat Mean Machine, he's a top guy. Nah, that wasn't real. Fix it expeditiously. That shit make believe, bro. Then you said if all the guys I fought at welterweight fight each other, that's make believe. That wasn't real. They haven't. Jose Benavidez never came back. Amir Khan has never fought in America since you whooped his ass. Kell Brooks said he's about to retire. So Kell Brooks not fighting Amir Khan. Jose Benavidez got shot in the leg. He just had a kid or something. Like, he ain't even came back, bro. Jeff Horn went back to Australia. And he moved out the division. So that shit right there, it was a little bit hysterical because that shit wasn't real. That was make believe. Shawn Porter and Danny fighting, that's an actual thing. Errol Spence and Shawn Porter, Errol Spence and Danny Garcia last night, that's an actual thing. They're actually fighting each other. Keith, one time, you better not duck me, Thun. And many, up to my, they're actually fighting. So all this, whatever, Omaha logic or whatever y'all want to call this, that wasn't real. I said, hey, you can have whatever you like. That shit was make-believe. They're not fighting, sir. So I don't care what you talking about if like he's trying to make a math equation work that just won't work. If Mean Machine fight Jose Benavidez on Quinceañera and happen to win, that all that is not real. There is no Jose Benavidez Mean Machine fight that has happened on a Quinceañera. So you could just stop. If Jeff Horn fought against Amir Khan, we know it didn't happen. Didn't happen. You just made that up. Errol Spence and 16,000 fans at AT&T Stadium. You were there. I got the proof. Oh, 1-2 touchdown. Bro, you were there. That was real. It was an actual show that you actually went to. This whole, if Mean Machine hypothetically were to beat her, no, we're not doing that. None of that shit happened. You went to the fight, so you know it was real because you was there with your crew. Amir Khan and Benavidez, they haven't fought. In fact, neither of them have fought in America since you fought them and knocked them out. Makes no sense. So we like, bro, Bud is just on his own planet or whatever. It doesn't make sense. if I beat, like, you could try all these hypotheticals. The reason people are giving Shawn Porter credit, Danny Garcia credit, is not based on a hypothetical. It's based on they getting their asses in there with the people that they fought. Like, I'm not saying, oh, if Danny would have beat Lucas Matisse on the Mayweather-Canelo card, he did it. He actually fought and beat Matisse on the Mayweather-Canelo card. So, yeah, I told you, he's like, Crawford sounded like the dude from In Living Color, the educated inmate, Oswald Bates. That's what I'm saying. The duplicity mixed with the multiplicity that's congruent with the sphincter. Like, bro, what are you talking about, bro? If Mean Machine fought George Foreman for a Foreman grilling machine with the lean beef, educated by the precipitation of the Emancipation Proclamation, if you will, like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? And I love Crawford, but you talk the Emancipation Proclamation dignified by the Bill of Rights. If Paul Revere fought Jeff Horn, constitutionalized my brothers that have been institutionalized by the system. What? What? The vitiligo mixed with the syphilis at the Apple store with the MacBook Pro of the Thotiana OnlyFans page. What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? I am so lost. Allow me to sharpen my crayon, if you will. What? What? The evaporation mixed with the precipitation of the percentages. Bro, the man said, allow me to sharpen my Crayola. What? 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 My man said, the frankincense mixed with the oregano, don't act like you don't know, of the lemongrass and poppy seed muffins, pushed his muffin back blue, and his cap of his muffin cap back blue, like with the Starbucks venti mocha latte with 2 pumps sugar-free vanilla. What? In a Trainter cup, light ice with the oat milk. Oh, what? The oat milk? Oh my God. What? The porridge with the oven on preheat. Stirred in with the cream of wheat. Of the Quaker oats. What? You just making this up. If my upload and download speeds is the same, that's 10 gigabytes per second, capitalize with the capacity of the external drive. What? Yeah, what? Bro, the capacity, 2 terabytes. I put it in the cloud from my Google Drive. and allow me to drive this point home. Bro, this man said he up in the cloud. I'm up in the cloud, just me and my spouse. Bitch, I told the bitch don't kill my vibe. Bro, that's Jay-Z. I heard that. I say up in the clouds, me and my spouse, and I tell the bitch don't kill my vibe. There's $1 million in it, baby Hillary Swank. And if the skank and hookers on the point coincidentally get rear-ended, bro, Crawford on his own, bro. I don't even know, bro. Allow me to rebuke and re-dignify my positioning, because the Instagram IGTV is better than the Snapchat story. Like what? What? How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Now, we can obviously argue, does the Chick-fil-A sandwich intersect with the Popeyes chicken? Added pickle, and you know it's kosher. Like, bro, I have no idea what you're talking about. So I'm done. So me and Errol could battle, a duel, if you will, to see who is the ghost with the most. What? Man, I'm done. I have no idea what the man is talking about. And y'all ruining my day. Man, it's a troll. But why they sitting up trolling? We gonna get this money. My man King Palmer in the building. Yeah, smash the like button. King Palmer sent a $6. I told you the money keep coming in. Listen, thank you for an amazing show. Shout out to my man, Mr. 704. He sent another one. He said, LOL, keep killing them. Bro, you got to just make stuff make sense to me. I'm not saying I'm everything revolves around me. If we knock the earth on its axis and give BET uncut and all access, like in excess of the duplicity, like with the surplus, like, bro, what is Crawford? Somebody say I'm going to hell. Man, what the hell? Why I got to go to hell? Bro, I'm bringing Crawford with me, dude. We all going to hell. Bro, nah, y'all ain't going to do me. Shit, I'm bringing Errol, Crawford, all these motherfuckers going down with me. Yeah, because we all crew. Yeah, all right, if I'm going to hell, I'm bringing Errol, Crawford, Danny, whoever. I'm taking boxing with me. Nah, y'all ain't going to do me like that because I'm kicking the facts. All right, if I'm going to hell, we all going. Derrick James, all these motherfuckers. Nah, y'all ain't going to have, no. Yep, top rank PBC, we all going to hell. We all going to be in hell in this motherfucker. Nah, y'all ain't. Bro, who else wanted? Brian Custer, all of it. We all going down because we all crew. Nah, y'all not finna play me. You know what I'm saying? It makes sense. Don't try to do that. If we let Matt Damon play Good Will Hunting instead of Dustin Hoffman, then technically, like, what? Bro, if we let Matt Damon play Good Will Hunting instead of Dustin Hoffman, if he skipped the roller hook, I mean, do you catch the hook? Do you catch my drift? No, I don't. Like, bro, this man said if we let Matt Damon, bro, I'm done. I can't even. I hate everybody. Just so you guys know that. The virtuosity of the iPhone 6 with the 5G reception meets the receptionist desk like 40 words per minute. Like, this shit still not making sense. Bro, I can't even watch this shit.
Ever lost in the division, tell me, then, yeah.
If me
so
machine,
everybody that I fought should be
everybody
in the top 6, 7.
They deserve the
I'm
Nobel
just
Peace
throwing it out
Prize.
there because I guess if they fight each other, then all of them considered in the top.
If thou shall do
whatever, they top welterweights
and whatever or whatnot,
fight each other.
Then,
but what about the person that lose? He still.
If a person shall receive that loss,
I don't get it. Somebody got to help me get it.
You must help me understand.
Every fight that I didn't fought, except the Khan fight, everybody was just like, man.
Everybody knew Amir Khan, his chin was made of paper mache.
Division, everybody was like, man, you gonna lose.
Everybody knew the L would be granted. Like, bro, no, I'm done. Man. You see, Amir Khan's chin, it's like a prism. Direct sunlight during the eclipse. So if one wants to eclipse Amir Khan, thou shall hit him in the cranium. The boy noggin is similar to a wet paper bag. Like, bro, what is happening? Amir Khan may fall down, but he get back up like a yo-yo. His chineth, I said, is softer than froyo with the sprinkles. What? What? I'm out. I'm about to eat my lunch. I got some tacos. So Errol's right, bro. Terrence Crawford, the more he talked, this is why Bob, I think this is why Terrence Crawford wasn't doing too much of the promotion, because he just gonna say whatever. Bro, y'all talk about Floyd can't read. Floyd's promotion never sounded like this, bro. Imagine Mayweather saying, oh, Manny Pacquiao, I ain't worried about him. I ain't worried about him. And then going to Pacquiao's fight with Chris Algieri in Macau, China. Can you picture that happening? Shout out to Be More Where They See More. What? Can you imagine Floyd Mayweather say he ain't worried about Pacquiao, but then going to Pacquiao versus Jesse Vargas fight in Vegas or wherever they did that? Come on, bro. This man Crawford said I don't need Errol. Yeah. Man, Errol, I don't get nothing from fighting Errol in his little career. Man, come on. Bro, I don't care what you're saying as long as it makes sense. You see what I'm saying? If it makes sense, then it makes sense. But if it don't make no sense, then I can't really float with that. That boy Danny was knotted up, bro. Bro, it don't make sense. Man, I'm done. I'm out. Hey, I'll be dropping some more content. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to everybody for the love. Man, I've been doing long ass streams, but it's fun. We having fun. Just keep supporting. I got some more stuff. I told you I'm in my prime, like Optimus Amazon. I shine when the camera's on. Listen, I said I'm in my prime, Optimus Amazon. I shine when the camera's on. Listen, all I need is one mic. All I need is one mic. Let's go. Holla at me. You know, I do like Crawford, but, you know, it don't make what he's saying easier to consume. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. We working.